Welcome once again to what we like to refer to as the H3 After Dark, despite it being 12:20.
H3, good morning.
But here we are again, without
Is this
fail.
almost a morning show?
No, you know, morning shows start at like 5 a.m. usually, right?
Yes.
I'd rather die than being a morning show host. I swear to God, I'll go work in like salt mine. I'll go do manual labor.
The morning is technically after dark. It's been dark the last few hours.
This is after the dark. It's daytime. It's a daytime show. Good
Ian,
point,
please
Ian.
stand up.
Accurate title.
That makes total sense.
Yeah. I was on time. Dan is the reason we're late. He was fudging. He was fudging.
That's not true.
I didn't.
I came down
How
at
dare you.
12:13. I was like, "Here we go, boys." Dan's fudging with stuff.
You wanted to change your sweater. You had to get the sunflower.
Right,
You were
right.
bragging about how good it looks.
AB, you got like a whole setup. Look at that's because you're back. You're back. Yeah, you're not here in LA.
Yeah, back home in Michigan.
I was like, whoa, dude, you're like ready to host your own show back there. I was like, I just cut to AB. Maybe he can host today. How you doing, AB? You broke fast, right? Ramadan's over?
Ramadan is over.
Yes, I'm done fasting. Thankfully.
Congrats.
Feels good. Thank you.
You made it all the way through.
All the way through.
God is gonna bless your ass hard this year.
Thank you.
Is that how it
Appreciate
works? I don't know.
Hopefully.
That's the idea.
That's the idea. Well, no, it's for more to, relate to people who aren't so fortunate. But
Oh, I see. It's a
Yeah.
humbling experience.
yeah, it's supposed to
Cleansing.
be. Yeah, in a way.
It's kind of like a juice cleanse.
A sin cleanse.
I'm just kidding. I'm just being an ignorant idiot.
No.
Hey,
But thank you.
who is sponsoring
Okay,
this
yeah,
episode of
Me
the
Andi
podcast?
sponsored us. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Miandi.
Oh man, we've got a heck of a show. By the way, anyway, happy Israelite happy end of Ramadan or whatever. I'm proud of you though. You made it all the way through. That's impressive, man.
What
Good
do
job.
people
Thank
say
you.
to each other at the end? Is there
It's the Eid is the holiday, so happy Eid.
a happy
Or
Eid?
Ramadan. Yeah.
Happy Eid, happy Eid to you, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Round of applause. The man made it. He did it. Okay,
God
yeah,
bless.
oh my goodness, you guys, we got, okay. First of all, Bill Gates
Yeah.
is calling in today, as you guys,
Oh, calling in.
yeah, he's calling in today. You didn't know that? We've been talking about it all week. Kind of a big deal.
I'm really excited. You guys all know I'm a huge fan.
Dan, come on, be respectful because,
I just said I'm a huge fan.
yeah, you're being ironic. You don't, I know, Bill, listen, Dan, stop it. Be respectful to our guests.
We love Dan.
Anyway,
Whoa.
as you know, he is having this big divorce, and he's calling in to discuss that. So we're getting the exclusive. And oh man, and then Zach. This is exciting. Kraft Mayo put out a challenge. They're looking for a new Mayo man, and so Zach made an application video. James Charles is being sued. Oh no, I know something about that. I'm being sued, by the way.
Oh no!
We're being sued. I feel like it's my fault, though. I feel bad that you're even included in it. Go ahead, speak your mind.
Okay. I'll
You didn't
take
do
that.
it. You weren't even
I'll take
here.
it. I'll
Wait,
take
were you even here? You weren't even
No.
here.
And actually, I had
Yeah.
that. I didn't think about it at first.
No, it was just me. You weren't even here when I was doing it.
Yeah, you stopped being on the midweek episodes, and about a month later, we got
Off
sued.
the rails, baby.
Great.
That's so true.
I stopped being on the episodes and we're getting sued.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I wasn't on the episode.
Yeah, no, you weren't there. Yeah, true to form, off the rails.
Off the rails onto the
Wait,
court.
that's not true. Wasn't it after dark that Jake Paul fight was? No, it was off the rails.
Yeah, it was off the rails.
Well, listen. We are true to our promise.
I was surprised that. Okay. The less I say.
Go ahead, Elo.
It's an ongoing lawsuit. The less
Oh.
I say, the better.
You were going to say something about... Okay. I have a lot to say about them. I want to say so much about them.
Well, get back on the rails, Ethan.
This isn't off the rails.
This isn't off the rails.
Okay. I'll save it.
So I wonder if they're suing an episode on Off the Rails. Am I technically in the lawsuit? I guess we don't even know yet.
Well, they're suing our company, so...
Which they haven't even bought.
But that's interesting because it's like, oh, well, and maybe you don't have to be deposed if it goes that far. You're like, hey, I wasn't there.
Right.
I don't know nothing about nobody. That shit was off the rails. There was no conductor.
I'm on the rails.
Yeah, excuse me. Oh, we got a new rice gum laugh. Go ahead, Zach. That was just from a few days ago, I think. And that... Yeah.
Yeah, and you got this Trisha one too. It's in the same vein.
That's Trisha?
Oh.
Okay.
You know, it's not nice to make fun of someone's laugh, but Rice Gum's a pig, so fuck him.
I mean, it's just silly.
So let me ask you this. I saw this as a conversation online and it kind of confused me. So I'm kind of curious what you guys think. Can you guys unfocus your eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
When
you
you're,
guys,
like squint, right?
or just like I'm looking at the wall. I can make my eyes go out of focus anytime I want.
Yeah, me too.
Anyone?
I
You
can do
guys?
that. I could do that, yeah.
Zach?
Yeah, I can do that as well.
Okay, so it's not a fucking debate.
What's the debate?
Well, there
There's
was
no
like
such
they were
thing
like
as a
you can
coincidence.
unfocus your eyes. Like somebody was like what, and it turned into this whole thing about you know how Ian, you didn't answer. I bet your ass can't unfocus, can they?
I mean, every time you cut to me, what do you think's going on?
You don't watch the show.
I mean, I do. The focus is just a little off.
Are you in your bathrobe?
Yes.
Are you
God
sick
damn,
today?
dude, you comfortable?
What's going on?
Let myself go a little bit.
Can you unfocus your eyes, Ian?
Wait, is the bathrobe just there for aesthetics, or are you feeling sick?
Also, I can't stand up, Zach, because I am not wearing pants.
Oh my god.
No
Okay.
wearing pants.
No.
Zach or Ian,
Is
can't.
that appropriate?
No, it's not. It's
That's
wildly
inappropriate.
inappropriate. I think
I'm
he's
very
looking at you
unprofessional.
down here.
Yeah, he's
Don't start, Dan. We got photos of you walking around with your bare, dirty feet all over our office the other day.
Good point.
Ian, can you unfocus your eyes?
Yes.
You can.
Yes,
Okay,
I can,
so yeah,
yes.
it's a total bullshit thing. So let me erase this from my document. Thank you. I thought
There's
it was
no
like
such
the
thing as a
same-
coincidence.
It's, you know,
There's
when,
no- There's no such thing as coincidence. I can unsquint. I can put my eyes out of focus, and the fact that you all can too means there's no such thing as a coincidence. Oh, you're zoomed on me. You see that?
sometimes I do it when I draw. I'll try to like zoom out on focus so that I see the exaggerated version.
I know some people can't do it because you remember those like magic eye puzzles where it's
Yeah.
like crazy, and a lot of people say they can't do those. Like
You
they
just
can't see it.
unfocus.
Right, but I know a lot of people are unable to do it. So we're just all really talented.
There's
here.
no such thing as a coincidence.
Well, I thought it was one of these things where it's like, oh, I wipe from the front, I wipe from the back, and they're like, what? You wipe from the back? Oh my God, you wipe? You know, it's like, but it's not like that. So it's literally, if I could go back and erase this whole
Right.
conversation, I would.
Kill button.
You want to start over?
Yeah, just hit the kill switch.
It's rewind time.
Yeah, we got some more top. We got some more top of show things. I thought this was pretty funny. Little cross promotion with the joke. New color block. You guys know the color block hoodie on teddyfresh.com has been out of stock for a while. That's because we have been re-engineering, remastering, remodeling, perfecting. This is coming out. Oh, it doesn't have the date, but it's coming out next Thursday. All these colors. Anyway, I made this funny TikTok to celebrate. This is what James Charles does when he sees the new Teddy Fresh. He's taking notes. That's the joke. I like that one.
Wow, sister snap.
He's feverishly writing. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters. Mm-hmm. Okay. Some of you newer viewers may not know that we had this obsession with scooter videos. We pretty much exhausted the whole internet of every funny scooter video. Oh shit, I don't want to show it already. But a new one came across my desk that I thought was worth sharing. I muted it already. I thought it was really funny, man. There's so many good scooter accident videos out there.
Oh my
These
God.
people on scooters, I'm not going to make sweeping generalizations about scooter people. I'm sure there's fine people on both sides.
Careful.
In the words of Trump. There's fine people. Listen, there's fine people on scooters. There's fine people off scooters. But I found that there's just a reckless endangerment for life from some people in the scooter community.
I think it's because they already lost everything, and so.
I'm coming. I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah. It's a
Move or die.
Rebellious scooter movement.
Right. Them against the world. Well, here's this one. Fucking awesome. And I think they don't. And they don't really know how to operate them. They're not very safe, because
It's like a weapon.
Yeah, you're putting like old, disabled, handicapped, whatever people on these kind of like serious machines to help their mobility. But
I mean, that checkout counter looks massive. Like, that's really heavy, and it moves it aside like no problem.
Bro, he pops a wheelie on that bitch, and he never hits the brakes. He's like, this is it, bro. Popping a wheelie. This is how I go out.
Mobility.
That's awesome. Nobody was hurt, luckily, but that woman could have easily just been wiped out. Oh, someone did get wiped out. Wait, let me see. Oh, the woman in the blue kind of gets. She disappears.
Wait,
where did she go?
She got ethered.
Wait, there's a woman in the blue jacket.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
She's behind that guy.
I see.
Yeah,
She
you see a
fell on
little
the
bit.
ground there. Wow, it looked like she
Looked
just
like
got swallowed
magic.
up. Yeah. Man, there's so many great scooter vids though out there. Unbelievable stuff. Rice Gum loves it. People, should we explain why we're doing it on Thursday, or who cares? We're just taking a long weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it. I was like,
Well, we're doing a big move this weekend.
right.
Is
We are moving.
some of us are going on vacation, and some of us are working hard.
Yeah.
We won't say who's doing what.
Let's not say who's who.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. So next week, whatever happened with? Did we confirm with Bella Porch? Is that next week?
No, it won't be next week.
Okay.
Regardless, it might be.
We were
going to
do our first interview back in the new office with Bella Porch.
First interview in person.
Yeah, and she's actually. We had dinner with her. You guys must know her. She's super fucking famous, but like
She's like the biggest TikToker, right?
one of them.
Yeah,
like top.
She
10.
has the biggest TikTok on TikTok.
Wait, she has the most followers? I thought that was no.
No, she has
she has
the
the most.
Single TikTok.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is her. You guys know her. She came over to our house. We had dinner. She's a really interesting person. Her story is fascinating. Like literally
It really is.
fascinating. And fascinating. And so I think it will be a really great interview and episode. So look forward to that.
Coming soon.
Just watching my algorithms get crushed.
Yeah. Yo. Okay, also kind of at the top of the show here, this is something that we've been waiting, it's kind of crazy, since May 22 of 2017. That's 4 years. Almost to the day.
Yeah, pretty close.
4 years. This was teased on a GoFundMe.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable when speaking over the phone in public places or open?
This was teased on a Kickstarter. And we thought it was so dumb. We made a whole video about it. We reacted to it, and then I made my own dumb invention called the Peep and Creep, which is like
Oh my god!
You remember the Peep
about
and
that.
Creep? Yeah. I have like VR goggles. What was I don't even remember. The Peep. It was like VR goggles. I don't remember. What was
The idea is that you can creep on other people, but they don't see your eyes.
Right. Oh, so you can go to the beach and look at girls in bikinis, but they can't tell that you're looking at them. So I was, and yeah, it was really weird because I could actually see everything because it just had like a phone on the front. This was bad. Yeah, if people don't know what the hell kind of videos we used to do, this was it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I kept trying to cut these ladies off.
Fun, though.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, so I know blasphemy passed, right?
Then.
So here's the video. Anyway, the point is these guys put this up, the Hush Me, 4 years ago. We finally got it today. We actually got the Hush Me. Let me play you their trailer.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable when speaking over the phone in public places or open space?
I know, it's like I've never heard that accent anywhere in the world. Have you ever felt uncomfortable? Has getting up from the library and stepping outside... Oh no, I have to watch my ass react to this. Aside for 30 seconds, ever been way too much of an inconvenience for you? Now you can look like a dollar store Batman supervillain that never made... Anyway, it's like...
Yada.
You put this on to make it private, so we got the Hush Me.
So the idea is that you can talk on the phone with this thing on and not like interfere with the
Correct.
surrounding.
It's for privacy.
For privacy.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the Hush Me.
So hold on. There's a little power button on the front. You got to activate it.
Turn it on, bro.
Okay, we're off there.
You know what's funny? It looks a lot like the gag thing that I
we
put
made.
up. It looks exactly like that stupid gag thing we made. I wonder if they ripped us off. So it goes over the head. How much was this, Dan?
Oh shoot, I forget. I'll look
It's like
real quick.
$200.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so
little
if
pricey.
you're in a public setting,
Did you turn it on?
here I'm gonna put in the earbuds, obviously, so I can hear with privacy. I don't know that it's on yet. So let's say, oh, I'm at the library, or let's say I'm at the podcast, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to take this really important call. I don't want Ela to hear. I deserve privacy because it's Thursday, baby. I deserve privacy. So, what am I doing wrong? It doesn't stay in my head. Like this?
Yeah.
So, as you can tell,
Yeah, it works really well. I can't hear you at all.
it's super discreet. It doesn't bring any attention to yourself, and it completely mutes my talking voice. To the point where
the audience can't hear you at all.
You won't be able to hear my conversation at all.
But will you sound okay to the people on the phone?
It's suffocating me.
Do you want to find out?
Pushing up against my nose. And
I have it linked to my phone, so if you turn it on, we can record, and then we'll play what it sounds like for the person on the other side.
Turn it on, Ela?
Where is the?
It's on the front, actually. There's like a little button right on the front. On the top. Yeah, in the middle.
Give me a kiss. Okay. We just got an update from.
Okay. It's on. So hold on.
The price. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the price ranges between $149 and $189, depending on the options. I don't know if this is. Can the audience hear me?
They can definitely. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not really doing the job. But here, I just made a recording. I'm going to send it to you on Discord, and you can.
Okay. I was wondering if it was a live feed.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we have like the upgraded version. Okay, here's my audio. If you guys want to know what's the quality of the Hush Me sound to the people on the other end, here's what it sounds like.
Hello, test 1, 2. Hello.
Oh, that was you.
Oh, that was me. There should be another one right under that. Or did I send the wrong one? Hold on.
No, it's super discreet, and as you can imagine, it's super easy to carry around with you. You know, nobody will notice.
What the fuck?
Oh, the latchkey's coming undone. Here we go.
Hello, test 1, 2. Hello.
It's the same one.
Hello, test 1, 2. Hello.
Okay, I got you.
Dan! No, but what's interesting is it's actually suffocating me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to breathe.
Can you zoom on my face, Dan? Like, watch this.
Show the side.
Maybe it's supposed to go over your nose? I don't know how.
Over
yeah.
my nose?
Yeah,
There's no space for my mouth and
right.
nose. So it'd have to be like this. I mean, is it upside down? No.
No, you got it the right way.
I can't breathe.
There is a valve I noticed to allow at least some air to come in, but yeah, it's a
Did
little.
you put it upside down, maybe?
No, it's
No, that's right.
Because this will cover my whole nose.
Yeah, and the nose is supposed to go
No,
over.
you're right. Here's the photo from there.
Yeah, the nose is like.
Here's the photo. That guy cannot breathe. Look
Yeah.
at the nose. Anyway, as you can tell, this is basically gonna take off. If you could buy stock in Hush Me, I would be
All over that.
I
Yeah,
would be all in. You got the audio for me?
yeah
This is
the last
only
one in there
4
should be the
years
right
later.
one.
Yeah, and it only took them 4 years to develop this product, which is really impressive.
Yeah, go ahead and talk.
That's just you talking again, Dan.
No,
Wait, keep playing.
I know, but it's funny.
It can.
the 8
It picks
second
up.
clip.
Yeah, it picks up
and
me.
4 of it is you talking. I can't hear anything. It works. It works.
That's what the person on the other side's supposed to be hearing, though.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying the person on the other side. So they successfully make
Got
it.
it reverse.
Yeah, the other person can't hear you, but everyone around you can.
Yeah, go ahead. And
Okay, they're almost there. They just need to reverse technology now.
The engineer's like, "Oh, I totally misunderstood." So
Lost in translation.
this is the Hush Me after 4 years of long waiting.
Cool.
Congratulations to the developers. You know, I feel bad. Oh, and there's also, it comes with a screw. This is a magnet for some reason, and it has a screw on it. Can you zoom on that, Dan?
Lift it up close in front of your face.
So
Oh yeah, right.
There's
Yeah, there was
just
just
one
a random screw in it when we
and
took it
it's
out
a
of the thing.
magnet
Okay.
for some reason.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was
a
about.
little extra bonus there from Hush Me.
I think Will.i.am will be all over this.
Dude, I'm surprised Will.i.am didn't think of this first. Here, Eula. He can't breathe. His nostrils are entirely covered. Look at this. There's no...
Your nose is too big.
Right. Good point.
Yeah, it's Ethan's fault.
Right. Thanks, Eula. Nah, I love this product. It's one of my faves. All right. Let's talk about some serious shit, bro. Let's talk about Triller and Jake Paul. I'm not going all in yet, but there are some hot memes that we can look at. For example, did you know Triller, the big scary media company that's threatening to sue everybody if they don't give them $4.99 and all of their personal information?
$49.99.
Yeah, $49.99 and admit it and all their personal information. And their threat. Oh, what is this? It was. Oh, wait. Explain this. It was removed. Oh, whoa. Okay, there's more layers to this.
Wait, what? It got removed by the Reddit admins?
Yeah, didn't we see that? Because Triller went to. We discovered that Triller must have gone to Reddit.
Whoa.
And complained to them to remove it.
Their anti-evil operations.
But wait, where's the actual DM?
Here, I'll send a copy of it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it was with the guys kissing.
What? I can't believe they did that.
No, dude, Triller is like super shady, super shameless. So the story goes, someone posted this. Thank you, AB. This is a DM, allegedly. I mean, it looks legit. Where there's literally people on the Triller Instagram page threatening people in the DMs. Look at this. You made multiple comments that night implying that you are watching the Paul vs. Astric fight illegally. Please note, if you do not pay the $50 fee by June 1st, we will have to take legal action.
So they're trying to pursue every single person that watched.
Every person.
Gotcha.
By the way, this crack legal team.
Don't they have a company to run?
I'm with you. There's a good question. Although apparently, I don't know how many people are running the company since it's just fucking going underwater and it's actually just a desperate fucking TikTok ripoff.
Oh man.
So allegedly, You never know if these are real or not, but it looks real. I'd like to believe it's real. And it was removed from Reddit, which is kind of telling, isn't it?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll look into that. But so this guy responds, so you guys are going to sue me over Instagram DMs, lol? Please get in contact with one of your legal associates. We will provide them with instructions on how to pay the fee. Bruh.
Like everyone's got a legal team.
Yeah.
Well, they're just trying to be scary. By the way, this is not my legal advice, but I've been watching this one lawyer who's doing a summary of the Triller case, and she's like, if I was your lawyer, I would definitely not advise anybody to go to that website and pay that fine and put in your info. Because you're just being like, here's where to find me, here's the crime I did. So it's definitely... Listen, I'm not a lawyer. That's not legal advice. But I did hear a lawyer on YouTube say, definitely don't do that.
I don't know.
Nah, you're tripping.
Right. Jake Paul wants that. Jake Paul gets a cut of each $49.99.
Oh, man.
The person said, I have proof I paid for it if you want. Please provide me with a picture of the activation code. And he sent two dudes kissing. That is not... I think that's proof of purchase as far as I'm concerned. I'm going to try sending that to Triller.
Yeah.
Your Honor, I submit for the consideration 2 men kissing as proof of purchase. I love how passionate they're kissing too. Like, that swayed them. Because they're like, this is it. This is good. So anyway, someone posted this. And then what happened next is that it was removed, by Reddit's anti-evil operation team.
What is that? What is anti-evil
exactly. Good
operation?
question. So when you look into what is Reddit's anti-evil operation team,
The superhero team?
it gives you an insight and a clue as to why this post was removed. Okay. Can someone find it? I read an official explanation. I am not ready to research this live.
I'm looking into it.
Didn't we talk about this? Didn't you?
Wasn't me. I'm finding out about this as
really. I
as
swear
we
I
go
had like
through
a
this.
whole conversation with you about this.
Somebody else, some other Dan.
Maybe it was Ian. One of you guys I talked to about shit. Come on. I didn't dream this. Am I losing my mind here?
I loosely remember you having this conversation. I just don't know who it was with.
I think it was Dan. All right. Well, somebody get me info because anyway, what's interesting about Reddit's anti-evil is this is when companies and individuals send legal complaints to Reddit about certain posts, and then Reddit acts upon those. So it stands to reason that Triller, because this post had like a lot of...
Why is it called anti-evil?
I think it's like literal
It's lay epic
propaganda.
meme. It's the lay epic meme Reddit stuff,
But it's actually such propaganda because the truth is that they're acting on behalf of huge media companies to remove posts. But this post had like 50,000 likes on Reddit. It was going like mega viral. And so this stands to theorize that Triller sent Reddit a legal notification being like, oh, you don't have authorization to show our private DMs. So they're sensitive little baby bitches who want to sue and scare everyone.
In your opinion?
Oh, I can say they're scared little baby bitches. Your Honor, I am not a scared little baby bitch, and I can prove that was a lie told told maliciously. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just Google around it. It just seems like it's when the Reddit admins get, official complaint from somebody for breaking site-wide rules, whatever that may mean.
So it was an actual Reddit admin. That's what I find conspiratorial and interesting about it.
Interesting.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Take that as a big compliment.
Fascinating.
About the lawsuit that I'm having with Triller, I want to make this clarification.
You should explain that they dropped the first one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, probably last heard that it was dropped and assume that it's over. But yeah.
Okay, so here's Ethan explaining the Triller shakedown. That's what it is.
In your opinion.
I could say it's a I could say it's a shakedown.
Just say it at the end of every sentence. Who
Okay,
cares?
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yes. In a video game.
In a video game, they're shaking me down. That's my opinion. I can state that. That's not fucking slander. I can say it. They're shaking me down. We're treading carefully, as you can tell. Anyway, so Triller made this huge complaint and listed like a shitload of people.
Who did different things too. Like
Right. A jointed complaint, a lawsuit, is only allowed when you can show or prove reasonably that these people are conspiring together. Because you can't just list a billion people in a lawsuit and be like, here, fuck you, you deal with this. So they listed a ton of people and me, and they alleged that there was a conspiracy between me and like spamepicvideopirate.net. And they alleged that I was charging people to watch the link. I mean, it was like from outer space, you know. It was such a poorly conceived, low brain complaint in Minecraft. Correct. In my opinion. Well, anyway, the judge. Well, it's not in my opinion because the judge actually threw it out. Right. The judge literally was like, "This is garbage. This is an illegal jointer. You have to provide evidence that they're conspiring," and the attorney is incompetent, I think, or just I can't figure out them because like they're either super incompetent.
We don't need to figure it out online.
It's my opinion. I'm theorizing. Either they're super incompetent. The thing is, they're definitely a cheap law firm, so I'm trying to figure out what that means. Is like they just want to like, are they just trying to get the headline? Because here's what's interesting: the judge threw out the lawsuit, and they only refiled against one person. Guess who that is? H3H3.
The H3 podcast.
Is that interesting to you guys?
I actually didn't know that. I assumed that they were refiling individually with all of the plaintiffs.
Only me.
Or you're the only one.
I'm the only person they refiled against.
Wow.
Pretty interesting, right?
Yeah.
So they're $100 million of alleged losses. This incredible fucking conspiracy to defraud them of $100 million all comes down to the H3 podcast watching a 45-second clip and fair usage 5 days after the live event. And they have suffered catastrophic loss as a result.
Makes sense. Makes sense to me.
So they've only refiled against us. So they are suing us. You know, it was thrown out by the judge, but they refiled against us. And again, their attorney's so bad. He just copy pasted the same shit, more or less. Like he still left in lines about like me. Conversion. There's like one complaint is conversion, which means I'm like selling links to the fight, which is like he forgot to erase it. So it's like they put so little effort into the complaint. It's either like I mean, it just seems like a shakedown, a headline trying to scare people to do the $4.99 thing, you know.
Gotcha.
So you know, right now we're in mediation, or not mediation. We're in settlement talks right now to see if we can work it out, and we're exploring our options. But you know, at the end of the day, I do think it's important to be very clear that this is a fair use lawsuit. They are attacking our right to cover their footage. It's Matt Haas 2.0, except we're up against deep pockets, and they're way scarier than Matt Haas. So, like, don't get it twisted, right? This is literally a fair use lawsuit, and they say it in their complaint, in their lawsuit. They say their damages is that I rebroadcasted their fight to 1 million people, and that's why they're suing us for $50 million. That's a fair use argument. That is every person that viewed our podcast. They're saying you do not have the right to critique and criticize our footage.
Yeah, I feel like they're using the terms incorrectly because rebroadcasting isn't that more about people who actually just like pirate the whole thing and then like the people who actually frame it for people.
Yeah, that's what originally that's what it was. It was, but now it's copyright infringement. That's the technical thing, right? They're suing us for. But it's also like this propaganda where they're trying to make it seem like, oh, it's not a fair use thing. The guy stole our fight. It's like really 45 seconds of me talking over the whole clip on a 4-hour event.
Yeah.
No.
That debate of whether what we did is okay or not, that's a fair use debate.
100%.
Which is what we've been through already.
And that's what I need to make as clear as possible is that this lawsuit is an attack on what everybody on YouTube does. That they can just come at you with this poorly conceived lawsuit that barely any effort or research was put into and try to shake you down for hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's why we fought the Matt Haas lawsuit. You know, Matt Haas tried to shake us down for $4,000, and I told him to go fuck himself, and we fought it all the way. Right? So now I'm like, it's like, it's a tough situation. I'll just be totally honest. It's a really tough situation, and it's very stressful for me because on one hand, I do not want to go through a lawsuit again. I mean, ever. For any reason. It's like the worst. Especially, I mean, it's obvious. It's just horrible. It's invasive. It's expensive. It's stressful. It's draining. But on the other hand, the one thing that we've always tried to do in our career is to do the right thing. And there's one thing that I don't fucking stand is when people try to fuck with me. Especially when I do the right thing. And that's why I told Matt Haas to go fuck himself when he asked me for $4,000 in an apology. And that lawsuit ended up making all the difference in the world for this one here. What are you looking up, Hila?
I don't know. People in the chat were saying that it was dropped again.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Oh, the lawsuit? That's news to me.
Yeah.
I don't think... I'm looking at it right now, too. I don't think it was dropped, but there was some... Triller did get denied in some motion that they were doing. I don't know. And by the way, the YouTuber lawyer that you're referring to, her name is Emily D. Baker.
Oh, yeah.
And, and she's really cool.
Thank you for saying her name.
Yeah.
I've been actually watching all of her videos. Even though I obviously follow everything.
There's a new color block thing. Jesus.
I mean, that one I'm not mad about.
Is this a teddy bear?
I don't know why people do the teddy bear always. It's like here. Let me pull that up.
Is it in the chat?
I think it's going off topic.
Yeah,
we're going off topic a little bit.
Whatever. Let's not talk.
Oh,
about
it's Dreams, the YouTuber.
I don't know Dreams.
Let's tag that because I want to talk about it later.
You guys got it?
He's super popular. Dreams.
Yeah.
Is that the Minecraft guy?
Yeah.
Got it.
So anyway, it's like. It's gonna be hell, right? It's gonna be hell. It's gonna be fucking hell. The lawsuit. I can't emphasize how hellish it's gonna be. But the first time we did it, it was the right thing. It has a huge impact on fair use on YouTube. And this second time, I mean, the whole reason we fought the first lawsuit is to prevent shit like this happening again.
This is not different because what they are arguing is that by us showing the short clip on our podcast and talking over it, they're saying 1 million people watched our video, therefore those people will not be watching their live event because they saw it on our podcast.
Yeah, they're saying we diverted.
That
the view.
is a fair use conversation. That's exactly what our first lawsuit was about, and this one will be too. The thing is, people who watch our podcast watch it for a different reason. And we provide different context. We talk over it. We explain our point of view.
It's
we criticize it. We
commentary and criticism.
Parody, the whole thing. So it's just, I don't get how they are even so uneducated to go after the same thing that we've already been through.
Well,
and
because
but
they have deep pockets. There's a reason they only refiled against us, because they want the headline, they want to scare people, and they want to make an example out of us.
Mm-hmm.
And they think that we're scared and desperate to settle. That's not the case. The case is I'm trying to be very thoughtful and strategic about how I want to handle this. But you guys need to understand, this is 100% a fair use lawsuit. Period. So us paying them off. What does that sound?
A bomb?
It's a thunderclap.
Oh.
You were laying down the hammer there.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I didn't realize I laid down the hammer.
Yep.
If we settle this gives litigious pieces of shit media companies the green light to shake down anyone they want with some bullshit, shoddily researched and written complaint. Okay? You know what I'm saying? If we fight it like we did last time, we strengthen the case for fair use on YouTube. And these big media companies need to understand that they can't just come funk with us because I'm not Disney. You know what I mean? They expect us just to be like, I'm sorry, Chiller. You're so scary. Just take whatever it is. And, oh, by the way, they want me to sign a... Did I mention that?
I don't think you can mention that stuff yet.
Oh. Well, there's also other conditions to the settlement, which I'll probably talk about later, that are ludicrous, that will never fucking happen in a million years.
Yup.
That affects everybody, right? So, you know, we're trying to figure out what's the best possible way to deal with this. But, yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy that they're going after us, though. Ironic, too, because we're like the people that already proved that we're willing to fucking fall on the sword for fair use. But okay. I guess that's all I'll say about that for now.
We got to do the ad.
Oh, let's do an ad. Speaking of having huge legal fees, MeUndies is supporting us. Hey! Listen to that fun summer music. Summer's coming.
Yeah, baby.
And for so many of us, it's the season of discomfort. I know that. My undies ride, boy, in that summer, boy. Not a good situation for me when it's hot and sweaty. When it's hot out, if you could sit around in your underwear, you would. MeUndies wants you to make this summer of comfort. And they want you to know that if you want to sit around in your underwear, that's absolutely allowed. You should probably ask, feel the room.
Ian's taking up that offer right now.
Yeah, just read the room, I'd say. Yeah, are you in your underwear right? Are you in your MeUndies right now, Ian?
Yes.
Thank you. I knew you were, by how comfortable you look. Get comfortable and express yourself this summer in the undies in classic and bold colors. It's fun and adventurous, guys. Rushing home to change it to something more comfortable is a thing of the past, because guess what? MeUndies is the most comfortable underwear ever made. It's made from like this futuristic micromodal. It breathes. Is I saying that right? It breathes, baby. It feels good. I'm tired of wearing the same Hanes 20-pack underwear that I've been wearing since 6th grade. What's the longest you've owned underwear? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely a long time.
You had underwear you all have underwear that's disintegrating in your underwear drawer right now. Guarantee it. Get rid of that shit, dude. It's time to upgrade. Stay comfy all day in MeUndies. They got undies, socks, bralettes, loungewear, and more. And you can choose from extra small to 4XL for our big, beautiful friends. With their sustainably soft micromodal and ultralight breathe fabric. And they've got a great offer for our listeners. For any first-time purchase, you get 15% off and free shipping. Wow. MeUndies also has their problem-free philosophy. If you're not 100 billion% satisfied, you get a refund or an exchange. No caveats, no questions. They won't even ask you. They'd be like, what?
Love that.
They'd be like, I'm sorry, you don't. Why are you returning the most comfortable underwear? No, they won't even ask that. They're like, fine, give it back. 15% off your first order, free shipping. Go to MeUndies.com/H3. That's MeUndies.com/H3. Love them. We love our sponsors, don't we, folks? Thank you, peace and love.
Oh, yeah.
So speaking, we kind of got sidetracked with this hoodie thing that I wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
we have Bill Gates lined up, don't we?
We do, and we could go to that shortly if you'd like. I do want to issue a correction. That sweater is not from Dream, the YouTuber. It's from Dream, the I guess clothing company. Dream
I've never
Clothing.
heard of Dream.
Yeah, the Dream Clothing Company.
You know what? I'm just gonna say this. This doesn't bother me. I don't think this is a ripoff. What bothers me is the teddy bear. It's
In
like,
the exact
why
same
you
placement too.
You know, it's like I was like, the colors are different. You know, cool, fine. Why'd you gotta have to throw a teddy bear on the vest? It's like, just come on, bro.
Pretty blatant.
Anyway, it's different. I don't care. It's not like a James Charles thing where it's like a carbon copy.
Yeah.
Doesn't really upset me. I just think it's funny they use the teddy bear. It's like, dude, come on, what are you doing? But I don't care. God bless them.
Shout out to their families.
Shout out to their families. I also wanted to make fun of Jake Paul a little bit, since we're on the topic of Triller. Jake Paul, as you guys know, got punched in the face by was it Floyd that punched him or one of his bodyguards?
Pretty unclear because there's a giant scuffle between a bunch of people, but
I'm so cynical about all this stuff. You know what's funny about Triller's lawsuit too? It's like, do you not want me to talk about your fights? It's like, I talked so much about your stupid fucking fight before, and after. Mm-hmm. Do you not want me to talk about your fight? It's like, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
It's like self-defeating. The whole lawsuit is just moronic. With peace and love. I'll be sure our lawyers include...
Which was the same case with Matt Haas, too.
Right.
It was like, we are, if anything, sending you traffic.
It's like these weird ego plays. It's the same thing. You know?
Like, how do you prove losses? Anyway.
If anything, they should be paying me for promoting their fucking dumbass fight. You know what I mean? Anyway, Jake Paul got punched in the face and cried like a little bitch.
I got your hat.
I got your hat.
Got your hat.
He's crying. He's such a baby.
Got your hat.
I got your hat. Oh,
I love that
such a
soundbite.
bitch. He's such a baby.
Got your hat.
He also, first of all, there's nothing wrong with crying. I mean, you know, I cry. But
all the time.
Oh, I'm an emotional wreck. But Jake Paul, when he, you know, again, irony alert, Jake Paul, who, you know, I think that the breadcrumb on this lawsuit pretty clearly leads, which I'll paint for you guys later. Keemstar snitched on us to Jake Paul, who snitched to Triller. That's my theory. Obviously, I don't know anything for sure. I'll try to prove that to you guys. Keemstar, of course, being the biggest piece of the world, which I'll get into. But here's Jake Paul crying about his lawsuits, which is just ironic considering the circumstance.
I have a phone call like with my lawyers for one of the lawsuits, and I knew that it was gonna be like a big L, and like I'm just sitting on the phone call for literally like something I did not do. Like it's and it goes back to like people just like attacking Jake Paul and like wanting to see me fail. For literally like fucking nothing. Like,
bro,
like they're suing me for something I
hit
didn't
that sad
do.
music.
Like, on God, it's just the most bullshit thing, and I literally had to pay them a lot of fucking money for no reason. And I'm like, it just pisses me the fuck off. And then
You could take a break.
Yeah, take a breather. We can sit for a second. Why don't you,
I fucking hate.
why don't you go give your brother a hug before I do?
Give him a hug, bro.
Maybe you could sit on that side with him for a
Yeah,
second.
let's have a hug here. Rest in peace, Mike. By the way, fired and dumped by Long.
Banished.
I just hate it, bro.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, hypocrite, fucking dumbass. And by the way, here's what he was sued for that he was crying about. I'm being sued by a company Jake Paul has a stake in. Jake Paul was sued. You got your hat. Jake Paul was sued for, let's see. Oh, this one's actually pretty funny. I mean, in a horrible way. Jake and his team drove around scaring unsuspected pedestrians with an abnormally loud car horn. Somebody sued them saying that they damaged their hearing. He's like, I literally didn't do that. It's on video.
Posted it to his own channel.
Here's the other one that the following year, Jake was sued by his landlord. You remember the Team 10 house where he was lighting the pool on fire and shit?
How could anyone forget?
Right. The mayor had to make a statement. Remember that?
Yep.
So his landlord, the owner of that house, sued for $2.5 million in damages to the rental property, including burn marks in the pool, dead shrubbery, and broken cabinets. I didn't do it, I swear. On God. It's just not fair.
On God.
On God, bro.
Got your hat.
Yo, did you guys did you anyway,
Careful.
I know.
Careful.
Got your hat.
Oh, and then he was sued a third time. Remember his song Litmus, where he basically brainwashed kids into buying.
It was part of his whole Christmas album, right? He had made like a
Litmus, yeah,
because it's lit.
He was sued for copyright infringement from musicians who he stole their track for Litmus, which was from apparently a 2005 tune called Bad Santa. So it was already a Christmas beat that he stole. There you have it.
Nah, you're tripping.
So my heart goes deeply out to Jake Paul, and I just wish I could give him a hug. You know. But let's do. I've got. Yeah, we better talk to Bill Gates since he's on the phone, and then we'll come back to this whole breadcrumb trail. So Bill Gates, just to give you a little recap before we take his call. Recently divorced, 27 years of marriage. I was like, why would they after 27 years get a divorce? So my original theory was like, did someone cheat, you know?
What do you mean? What's so confusing?
Well, it's like if you don't like,
They don't want to be together.
right? But after 27 years and having 3 kids, it's like, and also like so much money there. It's like, why couldn't they just work it out? I'm saying something big must have happened, I think, to justify a divorce.
I don't know. That's not.
Well, you just don't one day be like, listen, I'm over it, you're over it. That just seems weird to me after 27 years.
I mean, divorces happen like all the time. I'm surprised that you're surprised.
Well, in this case, though.
Well, I was right.
We do know.
Oh, okay.
Got your hat. Dan, why don't you tell it? Because you're the Bill Gates enthusiast, and you go ahead, because this was you've been talking about this. Go ahead, Dan. I won't take this from you.
Yeah, well, longtime fans of the show know that I am a big advocate for Bill Gates. And so an article came out that she actually started talking to divorce lawyers back in 2019, specifically in October of 2019. And what's interesting about that date is in September of 2019, 1 month prior, there was sort of a bombshell, I think it was in the New Yorker article by Ronan Farrow about a lot of rich and powerful people's connections to friend of the show, Jeffrey Epstein. And
Vin Diesel.
Vin. Come on, Vin. So the timing is a little suspicious. And now, there is reporting coming out. Not necessarily confirmed, but the rumor that is being published, and not, I should make it clear, it's not like tabloid rumor. I think it was the Wall Street Journal that reported this. So, large media publications are saying that that was one of, if not the primary motivating factor for Melinda filing for divorce from Bill. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so they...
pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So Bill has repeatedly denied close association with Epstein. He says that he met him once at a dinner party or something, and that was it. But what that reporting indicated is that that's not really true. They actually did do business together. They met in 2013, by the way, which was several years after he had been convicted for...
Don't say the word. Come on, Dan. You know better than
that. For
Dan's a good man.
Look it up. Look it up.
Well,
that information is readily available on the internet. What Jeffrey Epstein...
You could say...
Yeah. I think most people at this point... I think most people at this point know what Jeffrey Epstein was all about.
You could say he's a predator.
He is a predator.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's putting it lightly.
Right.
He deserves a lot worse than the predator title. Anyways,
villain.
He's Epstein. He gets his own thing.
He's kind of on his own tier.
He's got his own thing. He ruined salt. You know, there's Epstein salt. I don't buy that anymore. I
didn't know that.
Wait.
Are you kidding me?
I stopped using salt.
Isn't it Epsom salt?
Oh, Epsom, right. Okay, good. The boycott's off.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Go ahead, Dan.
DD mega doo-doo moment. Anyways, so without getting bogged down in the details, he did have a longer and more close association to Epstein than he had indicated.
Yeah.
He donated, he helped facilitate some donations with
really
Epstein.
weird.
No.
He apparently laundered
basically after
donations.
Right,
from,
after
go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, after Epstein got in trouble, he was a large donator to a lot of colleges and stuff, MIT in particular. He had given a ton of money to because he was all into this weird gene editing research, and he was trying to freeze.
Just the guy I want editing genes.
Yeah, he was trying to freeze his sperm so that because he
Epstein was.
Yeah, Epstein had this weird belief.
Bill Gates isn't. How is he involved in
that?
So Epstein couldn't donate money anymore because he got papped.
He got blacklisted. By these institutes, and then allegedly Bill Gates was laundering donations.
He was kind of helping Epstein give the money,
which was
Ew.
but that's just.
It's all
gonna come.
You know, when I look, I was
calm down, Trump.
I mean,
I was kind of like a Bill Gates. I thought his work was interesting, like the humanitarian work he was doing.
He's up to some weird shit, dude.
And how he pledged to give all of his money to charity when he died and stuff. And then when I looked into his Epstein connection, what I thought I learned was he's like, oh, I met him once about some kind of charity or foundation and bad vibes, and I never talked to him again. According to his wife, now ex-wife Melinda, or soon to be ex-wife, these motherfuckers. What? Wait, Bill also flew on his jet, apparently?
He is a
It says
legend.
Bill Gates reportedly flew on Epstein's private jet, the Lolita Express.
I can't speak to that. I had not heard that.
From New Jersey. Well, who wrote? Yeah, that's not what he called it, for the record.
Yeah, that was not the official title.
Okay.
That's the nickname.
That wasn't written on the side of the plane.
Yeah.
That after watching all the documentaries that came out about Epstein, I can forgive someone for meeting him once.
Yeah.
Because they're both rich or whatever, and
Yeah.
they're in the same circles.
Sure.
But beyond once,
Yeah.
there's no way you don't know what he's up to. It's like his whole life's purpose was just the stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
It was so bizarre. Like, there's no way you didn't know what he was up to.
First of all, the documentary about him is really good on Netflix. I recommend, but
Mhm.
especially someone with like Bill Gates, who has so much resources and high profile. I'm assuming that anyone he meets with or even entertains going into business with is vetted to like the nth degree. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't get a meeting with Bill Gates without them knowing who you are.
Yeah.
So it's definitely sus.
Wow.
As far as the flight log thing, I don't know who put that in there. I'm pretty certain that isn't true because when we talked about the Epstein stuff a few years ago, I looked into the flight logs and who was on there, and there's a lot of prominent names, and Bill Gates
Wait,
was.
AB, you said it's not true. He did not fly on the thing.
He did not. It was going around on the internet for a while, but
so
after
what
the flight logs was
Damn, y'all trying to get me sued by Bill Gates?
I didn't put it in there. Yeah, like I said, I was unaware of any connect. Bill Gates has his own plane. I'm pretty sure. I don't think.
Bill Gates doesn't need to hitch a ride on anyone's
Yeah,
plane.
exactly.
Lolita Express.
Yeah, but regardless, the point being, he had vehemently downplayed his connections to Epstein,
Anyway, it creeped out his wife enough to want to get a divorce.
Right, and I guess his wife had already expressed that, like, I don't like that you're associating with this guy, and he was like, okay, no problem, I won't. And then it came out.
Ian has an update. New York Times, March 2013. Mr. Gates flew on Epstein's Gulfstream plane from Teterboro Airport in New Jersey to Palm Beach, Florida, according to a flight manifest. Mr. Arnold said Mr. Gates, who has his own $40 million jet, hadn't been aware it was Mr. Epstein's plane. He didn't know it was Epstein's plane.
Yeah, no. Your own plane?
Okay, I guess there's some...
Interesting.
According to Ian, who's a reputable source.
Ian is a legend.
Yeah, Ian's not wrong. Well, anyway, listen, there's a lot of questions, but like we've got Bill Gates on hold. So
Yeah, I
let's
mean,
just ask him.
we could ask him and have him clear this all up.
Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, let's talk to Bill.
Okay, hold on one second. I'll
appreciate him standing by. I know he's busy.
Yeah.
You know.
He's like semi-retired now, so maybe he's,
Let's hear what he's got to
much
say.
do. So give me 1 second.
But this is quite an honor. I mean, this is an exclusive. I don't think he's publicly done any interviews or spoken about the divorce or anything like that.
Right. Bill, are you on the line? Do we have Bill?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh.
Wow,
Bill.
Okay, first of all, Bill, thank you for joining us. I
Well,
understand.
I'm very excited to be on.
Well, thank you. It's likewise. Now, I understand there's a lot going on. I just want to ask, first of all, how are you doing?
Well, I'm okay. I'm just a little depressed and sad about a lot of the vilification around the vaccinations, and then obviously what's going on with my possible impending divorce. And I just thought I'd reach out to you because you have a wonderful platform with a lot of people who are dating and having a good time.
Oh, wait a minute. Dating?
Yeah, Bill, our audience might be a little young for you.
Right.
Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. I can handle that.
Right. It's age is. Are you saying age is more just a number to you?
Age is just a binary metric of someone's life. It's not necessarily where they are in their life.
Right. I get it. It's all just ones and O's.
Exactly.
Well, let me ask you this, Bill, to be more specific. Would you consider someone that age 10 to be within a territory or no?
Well, I am looking for someone. Look, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you because your group of people who listen to your show know that that probably have been reading, and I'm in a loveless marriage, and it's time. I want to take the shackles off and turn my software back into hardware, and really live the last few years of my life with someone who's much more attractive and fun.
Oh.
So is this so? Well, according to media reports, your wife is the one that's leaving you. Are you disputing that?
No, I'm not disputing that. It's the only woman I've. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the only woman who was willing to marry me, and now she's leaving. So I'm kind of back to zero, but it's okay. I have a lot of money. She's going to get a lot of it, but I feel I can be with someone for these last, few decades that it's much more fun to be with. Melinda was always about charitable giving and saving people. All I've ever really wanted to do is party, because you can probably tell I'm a party guy.
Right.
When I say party, I mean reading.
Right, sure, of course. There's been a lot of concerning. The reports has been that your wife actually left you because of your alleged ties with Epstein. Are you?
Well, I, Ethan, I would like to say that it's not necessarily. I went to Mr. Epstein, who I barely know. I was only to his island 23 or 24 times.
Wow, that's okay.
I was just in and out, honestly. Basically, I was just there to ask for some money because we figured he'd be a wonderful a panacea to a lot of people who are philanthropic to help with a lot of the work that we were doing.
Whoa, I'm sensing a little bit of BS here, Mr. Gates. You were asking Epstein for money. You're like the richest man in the world. I mean, to me, I'm not getting a satisfactory explanation for why you need to go to that island 23 times.
I would like to point out that you remind me of my wife's divorce attorney, number one. And secondly, I would like to say that I am, even though I'm one of the richest men in the world, I believe in OPP.
Oh, what is that?
Other people's money.
Oh, right. I guess you don't become the richest by using your own money, right, Bill?
Exactly. And that's how we built Microsoft to be one of the greatest corporations in history with one of the greatest operating systems.
What do you think about like, you're not putting microchips in vaccines here, right? Like, I want to ask you that just straight up. And
no, we tried, but they kept showing up in the photos. They were too obvious. We just couldn't get them small enough.
Right. Okay. So they're not, so just to clear the record, they're not in there. You tried,
they're not in there yet. We're working as hard as we can to get them as tiny as possible. Probably the next round of vaccines will have it.
Oh, that's comforting to know.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
But I was hoping that maybe your audience could help me to get back to dating, and there's some dating sites. I'm unaware of so much of what's going on out there.
What dating sites are you on? Are you on any? Are you looking?
I wanted to ask your people, maybe even you and your lovely wife, who you're having a wonderful relationship with, as opposed to my wife, Melinda. But there's a site called Elite Singles, which I thought would be perfect for me. Farmers Only.
Oh, Farmers Only. I know that site.
Yeah, there's a Zeusk. Is that anything that you would use, Zeus?
I'm not familiar with Zeus, Mr. Gates.
Our Time, which is for older people. Then there's a lesbian one called Her.
Oh, lesbian.
That would double my chances.
I don't think that you. I think a lesbian site's probably just. I mean, you're not a lesbian, right? I don't want to misgender you or something. Or,
no. I just figured if it's the whole site is women, I'd have a better chance.
Definitely, I see that.
I don't think that's the intention.
No, I think you missed the point there.
There's something called Bumble. Have you heard of Bumble?
I have heard of Bumble. That could work
I think
for you.
that's perfect for me because I love tuna, so that might be a wonderful thing.
You like tuna.
Right. And then there's Christian Mingle.
Are you looking to meet a Christian woman?
Not necessarily, but
Just
there's also
playing the
satanic
odds.
singles. So if I can cover both bases.
Mr. Gates, I want to ask you. There's this famous video. I don't know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, Dan?
No, but
well, there's a famous video of you drinking poo water.
Yes, that's my poop water.
Yeah, you want to tell me
a lot of money into that.
Here, let me play it for the audience. He has this whole refinery where he
I
turns
am very
raw
impressed
sewage
with the solution we're seeing here, and it generates electricity. It generates
into
clean water.
potable drinking water. So,
Right.
how was that poop water? I've always wondered.
It's not just poop; it's urine too.
All right, thank you for that
Best of
correction.
both worlds. It's,
Yeah.
it's electricity. It makes incredibly clean water with just a hint of salt. You know what I mean? And there's not just the regular water. There's chunky too.
Oh no! It's got a That's interesting though. A pinch of salt. Like there's certain labels that do that for. They say a little bit of like salt for flavor.
Right. And we have that. We're taking just tons of poop and urine and turning it into. You're probably drinking it now, and you're not even aware of it.
Well, yeah. What you know? What you used my whole life growing up. You were the richest man in the world, straight up. Bill Gates.
Yep,
now you've got people like Elon Musk. You got Jeff Bezos, and
Jeff and I are friends. He told me he'd be my wingman if we went out to a bar.
Both recently
He's
divorced.
got that funny eye, which I think is going to turn the girls off.
Yeah, who do you think would have an easier time picking up girls, you or Jeff?
Well, I think Jeff, because he's got that shaved head and he looks like I think him with a monocle on and a tuxedo, he'd do very, very well.
I don't see why you can't rock that look.
And Jeff has been working out far more than I have because I love my cheeseburgers and French fries, which we're trying to get to a totally plant-based kind of, because I'm working with the Impossible Burger people.
Okay, that's important. I appreciate that insight. But are you jealous of Elon and Jeff's? Because they're both doing the space race. Do you feel left out at all that you're not like?
I feel totally left out. I could have easily come up with a rocket ship or something like that, but this is all Melinda's fault, by the way, because we're so busy trying to save the world and climate and all the boring stuff, and these guys are going up in rockets and they're making me look like a total loser.
Right. Yeah, you better step up that space race stuff. And you better get your story straight with Epstein, because I'm a little bit worried about you, because you told us today you went to his island 23 times. That just sounds suspicious to me. So, Mr. Gates.
Like I said, I was in, I was out, I was in, I was out.
That does not sound good, Mr. Gates.
No, that's not. I'm going to talk to my attorney about that. But we're doing so many wonderful things. I'm investing in so many companies, and I predicted COVID many years before it happened.
Really?
Wait.
I did a TED Talk on it.
Really?
I did a full TED Talk. You can watch it. I said this was going to be the issue, and that's why we were so out front with the vaccines.
Well, so you predicted it. Okay, Bill. Did you invent COVID? Did you release COVID?
I wouldn't say invented it, but I helped put it all together.
Oh, man. That is not something you want to say.
Well, because otherwise the TED Talk would be worthless.
So the TED Talk now, if you go back and watch it, it has a little bit of a difference.
Now it makes perfect sense.
It makes
That's right.
makes perfect sense.
I'm still pissed about not having rockets to go to Mars.
Oh, man. Bill, you got a lot of messaging to work on with your lawyer. I'll say that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to clear up one other thing. And I don't know, are you going to be asking me about that other thing I told your producer not to ask me about?
No, because I don't.
Oh,
what is it? Well, what do you want to tell me about it? I mean,
Well,
I'm
I thought
curious
you were
now.
going to bring up
Yeah.
the whole thing of the foreskins that we've been taking
Oh
from the kids.
no, you've been harvesting foreskins.
Yeah, I'm curious about that, Bill. What are you doing with all those
Well,
foreskins?
basically, what we're doing is extracting the stem cells from the foreskins, and then we're done with the foreskins. I make wallets out of them and
Oh
posters.
no, Bill! Bill, where do you get these foreskins? By the way, this is a real story. This isn't a gag, right?
Yeah, no, I mean he's been on an Easter egg hunt kind of situation.
Bill, where are you getting foreskin in this world?
Well, actually, Bezos has them on Amazon now, but we get them directly when we're over in some of the countries we're working in.
Oh man.
I would name the country, but then I don't want every other billionaire rushing there to take the foreskins.
Right. Wow, man.
Yeah, you don't want the competition.
So we've got
I don't
Bill
want the
Gates here, drowning
Oh, I can see the photo with Elon Musk and what's her name? Giselle.
I think you know her name.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you know her name.
I can't remember. She looks very familiar though.
Oh, have you met Giselle? Giselle Lane Maxwell.
I would be remiss if I said I didn't.
Let me ask you one more thing. Do you have any idea how Epstein managed to unalive himself? Do you have any involvement in that now that we know you're...
Oh, no, I have nothing to do with that. Neither does Bezos, neither does Bloomberg, neither does Clinton. All of us got together and pretty much decided we had nothing to do with it.
All right. Okay. That checks out.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Listen, Bill. Good luck with all the baby foreskin. I'm sure you're working on something really exciting.
Well, that's my next big thing is baby foreskin.
And get out in space there, will you? You're embarrassing yourself.
Absolutely. As soon as I divorce whatever her name is, Melinda, then it's going to be party time for Bill Gates. Watch out.
Well, I just stay away from known predators, all right, and you'll be good.
Absolutely. And don't believe what you're going to read online in these next few weeks. It's
Okay. All right. I'm getting ready to not believe it. Thank you, Bill Gates, for calling into the show. What a honor. What an honor. Thank you, Bill. Good luck. Best of luck to you. Bill Gates, what an exclusive.
Wow. Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there.
23 visits to the island? That's kind of a big revelation.
I mean, it takes usually a couple dozen visits to kind of get an impression of somewhere.
Zach, where are you, speaking of Epstein's Island? Look at that. His background's the beach.
Yes. Chill day today. So.
That's actually a true story about the baby foreskin, though, isn't it?
Evidently.
So he actually is collecting foreskin.
Interesting.
Can you get a headline? I actually want to know.
There's a lot you can do with baby foreskin, dude. I mean,
right,
it's a valuable commodity.
I just want to know if he's really doing it, though.
There's a Facebook group on it.
Okay, well then it's true then. For sure. For the YouTube raiders watching this, that was all parody, including the
parody
in Minecraft. So back up to my conspiracy.
I am very surprised by the whole story, though. I didn't know.
Well, his wife kind of like, was another interesting wrinkle, is that like weeks before she filed for divorce, Bill sent her like $2 billion in Microsoft stock. Like he was trying to like pay her off.
Weird.
Because this whole revelation about the Epstein connection is pretty groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Because when I read about it, I was like, he didn't have any, like, what? He didn't have any, you know what I mean? But his own wife is like, no, this guy is way too close.
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
Ooh.
But it's like Bill said in the call. He's like, me, Clinton, Trump,
Bloomberg,
the royal family, Bloomberg, all got together and decided that they had nothing to do with it. So. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. So here, this happened. Bill Gates transferred $2.4 billion in stocks to his soon-to-be ex-wife Melinda, $600 million more than what was initially reported on the day of one of the wealthiest couples' announcement they were splitting. So what do you make of that?
Weird.
Yeah, super weird.
There's no such thing as a coincidence.
That's what I... That's right. Oh, man.
Super weird.
Hey, Joe Biden, do you think I should get pizza tonight?
I don't think he's on the call.
No, but Joe...
No, probably best I don't.
Oh,
denied.
What about the economy? Won't that boost the economy, Joe Biden?
Sleepy Joe.
Joe Biden. Okay. I need the whole soundbite. Here, this is my favorite soundbite of the... I'm just going to pull it up on YouTube. This is the best soundbite of the decade. Joe Biden whispering, "It grows the economy." I don't think you've seen the whole thing yet, Hila.
No, I haven't.
Guess what? It grows the economy. These are all really long. Here, someone just find me the short one because these are all super long. So anyway, before Bill Gates rudely interrupted, we were talking about...
Guess what? It grows the economy.
There.
Benefits everybody. Hurts nobody.
Okay, now let me ask you again. Joe Biden. What do you think about ordering pizza tonight?
It grows the economy.
You see?
That's pretty funny.
Hurts nobody.
Right? And?
Benefits everybody.
I love that. Yeah, I love how he whispers it. I love how he whispers it.
Guess what?
Guess what? It grows
the economy.
I love how he whispers. He's like, dude, I like Joe Biden, bro. Don't fucking hate. Joe Biden's the man, dude.
Yeah.
It grows the economy.
It grows the economy.
That guy kills. Oh, man. You know what I want to do? Because I have to pee.
Come on.
We have this, okay. Should I play the Mayo ad? I don't want to miss it, though. I just have to pee really bad. Maybe I should just give Hila a moment to shine. Hila, you shine.
Shining? How do I
I'll be
shine?
back in literally 30 seconds.
What up, big pimps?
Ask Joe Biden about things that will stimulate the economy.
Joe Biden, should I buy a
Guess
new
what?
bag?
It grows the economy.
Should Ethan and Hila buy me the zero gravity... Joe, should Ethan and Hila buy me the zero gravity gyro chair?
It grows the economy.
That's right. Thank you, Joe.
Benefits everybody.
Did you guys
Guess
have
what?
donations, Ian, that you guys saved that we should read, or no? Not really. It's just they don't show anymore.
I saw one that said $4.99. Can you all please not have Bella Thorne on your show?
Bella Thorne.
She's harmed so many sex workers, and she is actually gross.
That's not the girl we're talking about.
We're never going to have Bella Thorne on the
No,
show,
we're
but
talking about Bella Porch.
different Bella.
Different. And
There's too many Bellas. We've dealt with Belle Delphine.
No,
I guess that's Belle, not Bella.
her and I kind of connected in the DMs, and
You slid into Bella's DMs, huh? Hila.
she's really nice, and I think that I don't know. I feel like she gets no. I feel like she kind of gets like I don't know. I don't know if it's just like maybe I just shouldn't look at comments ever, but sometimes I see people kind of being mean to her, and I feel like it's gonna be interesting for them to hear her story and hear more about her because she really is interesting.
I really don't know very much about her at all, other than the
didn't
fact
either,
that she's a huge,
but, yeah.
huge on TikTok and everything. But Yeah, you guys said that, so I'm curious for the interview as well. Which, assuming we're able to work out the logistics and she comes on, her first interview, so kind of a big deal. I guess. She's never done one before, so.
Okay, someone said waiting on Ela pronunciation. So, how to pronounce my name? The thing is that.
Whoa. I got a lawsuit update. It's
You
real.
did? What's real?
I wish my fucking lawyer would tell me before I find out on goddamn YouTube.
That's how we've been finding all the updates.
Right. I didn't even know I was being sued until I saw that press release.
Everyone knows everything before we do. I don't understand it.
Well, usually you get served.
We didn't get served.
Well, because their lawyers are such dipshits, incompetent. They go on the complaint. It says H3 Podcast, an unknown business entity. They don't know anything about us. They don't know the name of our business. They don't know where we do business. How are they going to serve us when they haven't done the bare minimum to even do that research? This just came out from Emily Baker. Here, I'll just pull it up. Here, fuck me.
All right, pull it on.
Okay, this is big news.
Let me just finish.
I'm
please.
sorry. This is just big news. I got excited. Go ahead. Is Joe Biden approving?
I was gonna talk about my name pronunciation. So because it's in Hebrew, it's like in English. I don't know. You can say it however you want, really. In Hebrew, you say Ilah. So go ahead and translate it however makes sense.
Ilah. So
Ilah.
the emphasis is on the second syllable, right?
But
because like I always say Elah.
Well, I Americanized it.
And he said like Hila.
Because
say it,
Elah. I say
or like silent H, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't use I spell it like ILA.
But the way I write it is HILA, just because that was what I thought made sense.
The thing is, there's this sound in Hebrew that doesn't really. Oh my God.
Did I even?
Can I get one of those
That
too?
is what it-
Oh my God, legend.
It's for you.
Oh, I thought maybe it was for you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Elizabeth.
If you got some more, sure, I'll take some.
Elizabeth just brought us coffee. It was the best moment of my day.
Oh, I think it's
Yeah.
yours.
Oh, I can't. Why? Because this one says.
It's darker.
Oh.
I've been wondering lately, did I not spell my name correct?
No, it's fine. It's just.
Is that how you would spell it though? HILA?
I think that's how you spell it. That's how people spell it.
Okay.
No, I like the way it's spelled. It's just that in Hebrew, there's this pronunciation that doesn't really exist in English. It's like the HI sound in your name is something that you don't see in English.
Mm-hmm.
Hila. But it's like Hila. It's like the inflection too.
Right.
The inflection being on the back half of the name is, is
Hila.
unusual for
like Hila.
an
I
English
feel like.
name.
Yeah.
But that
Hila.
sounds like so odd
But
to me.
it's almost
I feel like I'm shouting your
it's
name.
like you're
Hila.
speaking-
Hila.
It's like you're speaking Hebrew. The thing is that when you're speaking English, you can't say it like that. It's like
Right. It doesn't fit the rhythm of the language.
it's like saying hummus or hummus, you know?
Right.
Like, hey, I'm gonna eat hummus. It's
Yeah.
like it just doesn't go in one sentence.
Yeah.
When you
It sticks out.
Yeah. So I got used to the way you say it, but I really don't mind if people say it like another way. Because
I mean,
it's
some-
not like
some-
one way is incorrect.
Some people
know?
call you Gila, and I think
Yeah.
that's totally fine too.
Yeah, it's not like incorrect.
Okay, this is just breaking news. This was just posted an hour ago by Emily D. Baker, who's been following and reading all the complaints that I've been following. So this is news to me. This is breaking fucking news. Okay. So the title is Triller Motion Denied. I don't know what's coming, but let's find out.
We're not done with the Judge sass just yet. Judge Anderson, the judge from round one of the trilogy.
Okay, so just for an update for guys who haven't been following closely, Judge Anderson bitch slapped them. He like destroyed them on the first complaint.
Love
And
him.
everyone was like, wow, when they filed the second one against me, we're like, wow, we really hope it's the same judge because he has no patience for them. And it's, well, let's just watch.
H3 lawsuit has declined to take on round 2 of the H3 Triller lawsuit, saying that court ordered plaintiff to show why the separate alleged infringers named in the action were properly joined. Plaintiff had no well-pleaded facts that the defendants did anything other than operate independently. The judge is saying that this case is so separate from the others, there's no reason he should take it on to his docket, and denied the transfer to his court. One more time to say that plaintiff had no well-pleaded facts, and that remains the case in this lawsuit. I'm interested to see what the judge assigned does next.
I have no idea what that means. Well, she kept saying that their lawsuit's so thin they don't have well-pleaded facts, which means, like, when you file a lawsuit, you need facts. Like, on this show, at this time, on this timestamp, this is when they did the damage. You know what I mean? And they don't do any of that. And she was saying, like, well, we need to get... she was saying that this could be easily thrown out just for not having well-pleaded facts. I don't know. Obviously, she's not my attorney, so, but I don't know what this means. So I guess it's not as exciting as I thought.
I don't know who's Judge Anderson, but it sounds good.
He's the guy who bitch slapped him the first time.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Agent Anderson.
I like him.
Oh, her description here. Maybe this is helpful. Judge Anderson, legendary Judge Anderson was asked by Triller to take on round 2 of the Triller vs. H3 lawsuit. This would make litigation potentially easier to coordinate for Triller. I guess they're just trying to take a shortcut, like the whole lawsuit is a big shortcut. Judge Anderson is having none of it, says the cases are not related, denied the motion, but not without stating the complaint lacked well-pleaded facts one last time. I guess in his opinion, he keeps bitch slapping them.
It sounds like he's just not allowing this technical thing of like grouping it together, but it's not like it's dismissed.
No. Yeah. It sounds like they keep trying to take shortcuts to like save money. They're like, okay, we're going to remove everyone and just do H3. They're like, no, you have to. I actually don't understand this. I'd like to call her. Not like for legal advice, but just to have like a breakdown. Because I don't think that my attorneys would want to necessarily.
You want us to DM her on Twitter or something? See if she wants to call in?
Yeah, that would be fucking epic. That'd be amazing. Here, let me DM her, because we follow each other.
Oh, give it a shot.
Eden Alexander said, about to bust my Matter of Law shirt from the first one.
I know. Yeah. Well, you know we're going to have to be selling Matter of Law Part 2s. I got to merch the fuck out of this to help to raise money, right? Like lock him up with Jake, free Ethan shirts. Free Ethan.
Something is about to bust.
So I gotta sell some like the lawsuit Super Bowl kind of memes, like Super Bowl 2. Hopefully not. There's not 3. Yo, you available? You available to call into our show? Here.
Oh, so people are saying it just means that it's gonna go to another judge.
So why would they want the same judge?
Because
I think it was out of the district. They were like suing in the wrong district. The whole thing was a mess. Because obviously we're in California and they were trying to sue. Whatever. Not interesting. Disappointed. Okay, whatever. And see if she responds though, because she is interesting. Anyway, so Keemstar is a snitch. So Keemstar, who, as you all know, is the worst person in the world,
stand up, fella,
admits that he snitched, and I guess he takes great pride in. The thing about Keemstar's, you know what? Actually, let me talk about this first. On the last episode, we were like, "Where's the fuck? Why do you have an Etika folder on your desktop?" You remember? Right. And we're like, "You're psychotic." So Keemstar thought he'd be cute and make an NTF of Keemstar's NFT of Keemstar's desktop. Except there's one folder missing. The one that we all thought was the super creepiest. He's like, look, I'm gonna make a joke out of this.
Yeah. Self-aware.
Except where's the Etika folder that we all saw?
Yeah.
And the top comment is, Keem, we're going to need an explanation on the Etika folder.
Like all of the comments were about that.
Of course.
Of course.
Because of course he's just drawing attention into the... It's like, he's so stupid. He's actually... Did he sell any of these? I'm curious. Can I tell if he sold any? Bids.
I don't know.
No active bids yet. Killing it. Keemstar crushing it with these hot memes. Literally 0 bids.
Should we bid?
I think that would be good content.
Yeah, what's the... Let's see. Oh, here. He's got a few sales. 0 ETH. He has a bid of 0 ETH.
Wait. He minted it, and then he put it on sale, 10 editions for 0 ETH.
So he gave it away. Just so he wouldn't be embarrassed that nobody bought it.
I see. So somebody bought it for 0.005 ETH. Okay.
No, he said he listed it for 0.
It's
right,
I
but
sent
you
the
can
link.
bid more than 0.
You know what? I would pay
I don't
for the screenshot of that. You know what? Let's make an NFT of the Etika folder.
The correct one.
And that's the real fucking, obviously not, but such a fucking weirdo. Yeah, exactly. So, Keemstar thinks he's like playing 3D chess. So, Keemstar, in an effort to, I guess...
3D chess is just like normal chess. Yeah.
Right. Not the best time to mess that up. Sound like an idiot. So, Keemstar, whose main goal in life, I guess, is to try to like ruin my life or something, is he's going against his own self-interest and all of YouTube's by snitching on me to Triller. Here's in his own words.
I don't think Triller's looking to go to war with like a creator. You know what I mean? I'm
No,
sure
they are. They are. I talked to him.
So that's just so Banks goes, why would Triller go to war with the creator? Keemstar says, no, they are. I talked to him. That's just part one. Here's the part where one of his friends explicitly says the following.
Keemstar called into Nick's stream and he said, look, yeah, I did snitch to Thriller. All right, I snitched to them. I told him that he admitted to pirating your fight on the show, and sure enough, something happened to Ethan. So fuck him, because Ethan's been trying to go after me and go after, hell, my right to own a kid. That's what Keemstar said, and that's true. Like literally last week, the last episode we took a look at on the H3 podcast, they literally talked about how Keemstar shouldn't have a kid. How
I wish Keemstar didn't have a kid. But I didn't say he shouldn't have a kid. These kids are so demented, bro. So he goes, I'm going to snitch on H3 to Triller and fuck up all of fair use for all of YouTube just to get a one-up on Ethan.
That's fucked up.
So this is my breadcrumb theory, is like, obviously Keemstar doesn't know on that Triller. He's a fucking nobody. So but he's friends with Jake Paul. You remember, he was defending Jake Paul, being like, he's like, I totally believe Jake Paul, and this person accusing Jake Paul is lying because she could have just turned her head. Mm-hmm. So he's friends with Jake Paul. So I think he just told Jake Paul, who already hates me, and Jake Paul told this one other guy.
Anyone that we criticize on the show, Keemstar immediately like DMs them.
It's so great, dude. It's wild. Like Bryce Hall started tweeting at me, and I know that Keemstar's involved because they always end up tweeting out the same video of me being like, "This you?"
Yeah.
It's like always the same video. I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Keemstar."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, you want some dirt? You want some dirt on H3?"
Yeah. Yeah,
It's like a
Bryce
Romeo
Hall
and
was
Juliet.
tweeting at me being like, "Oh, old man, why you talking shit?" I was like, "Okay, dude. Lay off the steroids, bro."
So cool. So he snitched. Great. Really, really nice.
Let me know, because I got a fucking files on top of files to swing back at.
Little did I know that he had files on Etika.
Yeah.
He's just such a nice guy.
Keem?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. A lovable psychopath. But it's fine. You know, we're dealing with it. But, well, the point, of course, talking about that is, since we noticed Keemstar had that Etika folder on his desktop, and it, you know, really disturbed all of us, we were actually able to leverage some of our... Here's the screenshot for the record, where he, you know...
Oops.
Did not include... Where is it?
Top left.
Top left.
Etika. Top left. That's the most accessible one. Spotify, Etika. Steam, Etika. GameCube, Etika. So we actually hacked into Keemstar's computer.
We did.
I know I'm confessing to a crime here, so hopefully Keemstar doesn't snitch on me to the FBI.
Well, he's going to just throw it in the folder.
Yeah.
Throw it in the...
HHC crimes. Here's another one for your folder, bitch. Timestamp this, Keemstar, and send it to the FBI. Yes, we hacked into your computer. And we found a bunch of thumbnails for upcoming Drama Alert videos.
Nice.
And you guys are not going to believe some of the videos we found he's working on.
Seems like he's really kind of expanding the horizon of his content, too.
Really?
So here we go.
Prove it.
Guys, my favorite beard dye and makeup palette.
Oh, he's
getting into makeup
beauty?
tutorials, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Keemstar is working on a beauty palette.
His daytime clown routine.
Mm-hmm. Getting ready for work in the morning.
Very important stuff.
The next one. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So this is an episode he was planning but canceled.
After the tragic death of his friend, of course.
After, you know, Epstein was in the news. He says, "Fun times with my best friend forever." It's a picture of Keemstar with Epstein at his private island. Fun times.
What? Too bad.
That's shocking.
That would have gone
Prove
viral.
I understand why he didn't post that one, though.
That is a shocking admission for him to make. Wow. Next one. You know, how to make custom jorts.
Oh, that's nice.
Because Keemstar is always wearing jorts. As you know, a man of class and taste. And so he is planning to do a tutorial on jorts. Those are jean shorts, by the way.
I've always wondered how he did
I don't
that.
pretend to be a good person.
Yeah, where do you find those, right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, no, Keemstar, why would you do this?
Oh, no.
Now, this is, of course, his classic video where he's angrily calling a gentleman by the name of Alex a racial slur starting with the letter N.
What?
And he's replaying those here on Drama Alert.
Kind of a little retrospective.
You think it's a reenactment, maybe? He was going to reenact it.
Kind of got the glasses back, yeah.
Oh, crap. His beard. They messed up his beard.
What is this?
It's a barber lawsuit.
Oh my god.
My barber
really
messed
crossed
me
the
up,
line.
dog. It looks like Keemstar is going to have a lawsuit on his hand with his barber. Or maybe his... Oh, man. Who knew that's what was hiding under the beard? That explains a lot.
Which is kind of true.
That's Keemstar without a beard, folks. Oh, my goodness. How I Destroyed Fair Use on YouTube. And this is him on the phone snitching to Triller. Interesting. Wow. This is the moment he snitched to Triller.
Wow. We got it on camera.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah. He goes, I'm going to destroy fair use on YouTube, but as long as I can just put Ethan Klein through a little bit of a pain in the ass, then it's all good. You know, interesting. He also was like 3 feet tall, which I didn't know. Not to short shame him, but like this ice cream cone, he's only like 10 times taller than this ice cream cone.
You really crossed the line.
I'm sorry, you're right. Oh, flipping alcohol prices for big profits? He's selling alcohol to kids, it looks like.
Keem juice.
Keem juice.
Keem juice. That's inappropriate. Sounds like something he'd do, though, doesn't it? David Duke interview?
Oh, wait a minute.
That I can actually see happening, ironically. David Duke, of course, famously former head of the KKK or something.
I don't know if
like
he's
that.
the head. He was a grand dragon or one of those.
Grand Dragon.
Grand Wizard.
Grand Wizard, yeah.
Yeah, Grand Dragon sounds like some.
No, that's a real KKK.
They're dragons?
Really?
All
That doesn't sound like so white supremacy. It sounds like
no, the whole it's
I know wizard.
it's
but
all like
dragon?
cosplay for weirdo white supremacists.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Grand
They call
Dragon.
themselves the Grand Wizard.
They really do?
Yeah, the wizard. I didn't know dragon though. That sounds like
What?
Yeah.
the Grand
I just looked-
Cowboy.
yeah, I
It
looked
could
it
be
up.
something white
The
trash. What's something white trash?
What was that then?
All Jews.
yeah, I just looked it up. Grand Dragon. Yeah, Grand Dragon. Dr. Samuel Green in Atlanta, Georgia, flanked by children. Yeah, I mean it's a.
I want to be a
that's real
Grand
title.
Dragon. I mean,
All
in
Jews.
title.
Yeah, not necessarily.
Oh, here's another one. Top 5 lives I've ruined. Interesting that he keeps tally. Tony, that's of course the old streamer he accused of being a P word falsely. Alex, as we all know. Scarce. Oh, I'm on the list, Ethan. I wouldn't say you've ruined my life. The Ice Cream Kid. You guys know
Forgot
the
about
Ice
that.
Cream Kid? Let me
Yeah.
pull that up just for recollection. Keemstar Ice Cream Kid prank. He says this is fake.
You're
but
responsible for this.
he says this is fake, but if it is, this is the best
Hi,
actor
how are
on
you
the
doing?
planet.
So we got you Modern Warfare 3 for the Xbox. Do you have an Xbox? No? Guess what? We got you an Xbox too.
And a controller, so you can play that game. Isn't that awesome?
Cool.
Give him back.
You ready to do this? Mm-hmm. Hold him.
Look at it. Look at it.
They're gonna be yours.
Why did you do that?
Oh, I'm doing that. But at the end, here.
All our fans of the Bad Kids Show, happy Thanksgiving. Jaden, this is just a joke. It was just for a video, okay?
So I got you some ice cream. Cool.
Super fucking epic, huh?
I'm sorry.
So epic. Don't you guys love Keemstar? Can you imagine? He goes, "Oh, we were just
up.
kidding." He goes, "Oh, we were just kidding."
Yeah, that kid was definitely
That
on the joke.
is
You could
literally
tell.
that kid is not having a good time. Yo, we were just kidding. Look how much joy. By the way, you could tell this guy feels bad. He's like, "I'm sorry," but Keemstar is about back being like, "Yeah, baby." Can someone explain how you can live with yourself while being Keemstar?
No conscience.
So anyway, this kid, just a little retrospective about this kid is actually the ice cream kid makes the list. So he's still in therapy to this day. Here's Keemstar in the woods. They will never find the bodies, Hila. They will never find the bodies.
Very important stuff.
Cops are looking for me. Uh-oh. Keemstar is suing a theme park. He hates roller coasters because apparently he finds the height limitation discriminatory. Interesting. Oh, here he is with his best friend FaZe Blanks. Our new business is not a scam, they say. And they have a picture of a pyramid with Keem at the top and his followers at the bottom. Looks like a pyramid scheme, but they've assured us it's not a scam. Oh, and this is my favorite, Hila. I was born in the wrong generation.
Jesus.
Death to all Jews.
What was that, Keemstar?
Death to all Jews.
Oh. Disgusting. Well, there you have it. Yep, we've hacked into his desktop, and those are all genuine videos he's planning.
I'm looking forward to a lot of those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got notification. I hit that bell. Notifications on.
Born in the wrong generation. That
to all
one
Jews.
shocked me. Especially with him saying "death to all Jews." That's just out of pocket. Even for him, even for a dude that has an Etika folder on his desktop, that's too far.
Right.
We have fun, don't we, folks? Oh, do we have, speaking of Keemstar, oh, here, this is fucking hilarious. Just unrelated, but, I've been calling FaZe Banks FaZe Blanks.
I think he's fucking...
Because his perpetually, horribly, brain dead takes. So FaZe Blanks commented on my making fun of him on their recent podcast. Here is his take. You guys should enjoy this.
I think he's fucking stupid, to be honest. And it's funny because he refers to me as FaZe Blanks, says I'm dumb. H3, if you're listening to this, I'm infinitely smarter than you and infinitely more successful than you. And I don't know.
He's infinitely smarter, you guys. It can't even be measured. His intellect is beyond measuring.
FaZe Blanks.
FaZe Blanks.
I just love that we have a soundbite of him.
Yeah,
saying
if I'm so stupid, then how come we got a soundbite of you saying FaZe Blanks?
I'm infinitely smarter than you and infinitely more successful than you.
You know what's ironic, Hila? The only way his IQ could be infinitely different than mine is if it was 0. Checkmate, FaZe Blanks, 0 IQ. Turns out I'm infinitely smarter.
He says also...
Oh, and he goes, I'm infinitely more successful. I was like, bro, I didn't even say anything. I didn't ever say you were unsuccessful. Insecure much?
Yeah.
Here, listen to this.
I think he's fucking stupid.
Me too. Trust me. I'm reminded every day how dumb I am. I'm not disagreeing with...
FaZe Blanks.
H3, if you're listening to this, I'm infinitely smarter than you and infinitely more successful than you. And I don't have to make fucking...
Infinitely more successful. I can't measure how successful he is to me.
Dumb YouTube videos with, cosplaying with Trisha Paytas and punching down and making up shit about every other creator and canceling.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love
Wait,
to
punching
see
down? I thought he was more successful than you.
Yeah.
Well, how is it
Hold
punching
on.
down if he's more successful?
Who am I punching? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You can't be both, FaZe
FaZe
Blanks.
Blanks.
I'm infinitely smarter than you and infinitely more successful, and I don't like you punching down on me. This is
I
the
think
dumbest.
He's fucking stupid.
This is the dumbest man. One of the dumbest men in existence right here, folks.
FaZe Blanks.
That's why we call him FaZe Blanks, which is hilarious. And now we have a soundbite of him saying FaZe Blanks. So checkmate, dumbass.
FaZe Blanks.
Yeah, I'm dumb too. I'm a dumb idiot. But I never said you were not successful, by the way. So that's just your own weird projection.
Yeah. That was never part of the
He's like,
conversation.
listen, I have scammed so many kids of CSGO lottos. I have so much more money than you. Hey, I never argued that.
But hey, don't punch down.
I'm infinitely smarter than you and infinitely more successful than you.
By the way, that's a joke. That's just a. I heard allegations that he was involved in CS:GO Lotto. I don't know for sure. That is just a statement without legal disclaimers and all that. Not Lotto. Oh, Love has a correction for me. Go ahead, correct me, Love.
Right, he owned CS:GO Wild allegedly.
Oh,
the FaZe clan.
Oh, so I wasn't wrong because he seems like the type of dude to scam kids on CS:GO gambling. That's why I made the pyramid scheme thing. He's like, bro, I'm infinitely more successful than you.
FaZe Blanks.
I love him. These guys are such goons. I mean, look at them. They're like the frat boys that never grew up. Look at these two. Unloved. These guys were not loved growing up. I'm sorry. That seems low, but I mean, how do you end up like this? You know what? That's not their fault, though. I love them. I want to love them.
FaZe Blanks.
It's not his fault his head is empty. I feel like I could be friends with FaZe Blanks. Do you think he would?
You're gonna have to
forgive me?
stop calling him FaZe Blanks probably if you want that to happen.
Well, he's the one that said it, not me.
I don't know if you would hang out with someone who's infinitely dumber than him.
That's just me. Like he's like, hey Ethan, you want to hang? You want to play video games? I'm like,
I think he's fucking stupid.
yeah, I agree. We do agree on that. Trust me. Oh, this 30-second clip is like such a jewel to me. When I heard this, I was just giggling. Dude really thought I was...
I think he's fucking stupid, to be honest. And it's funny because he refers to me as FaZe Blanks, says I'm dumb. H3, if you're listening to this, I'm infinitely smarter than you.
Got him.
And infinitely more successful than you. And I don't have...
Infinitely.
Who says that about themselves?
I know. Anyone who says that about themselves, it can't be true.
Smart,
It's so insecure, bro. It's like he's oozing insecurity. I'm hella smart and successful, bro. Oh, and Ethan, if you're listening, I'm hella smart and hella successful.
Some nights are just they're so clean, they're so crisp.
Yes, because the best. Christmas come early from FaZe Blanks.
FaZe Blanks.
It's so awesome. Yeah, that was my favorite. That was my favorite thing. Why can't we? Oh, I don't want to sing it too good, but why can't we be friends? I feel like I could be friends with FaZe Blanks. I think Keemstar's too evil.
You gotta go to college first. Re-educate
Yeah,
yourself.
I have to go to like physical therapy. I have to learn how to use I have to learn how to speak again.
You gotta get to diamond rank in Call of Duty.
I need to go to physical. It's like my brain. You know when you get like a terrible head trauma and you have to re-educate yourself how to talk. That's
Right.
me compared to his infinite intellect. FaZe Blanks is crushing algorithms that we can even crushing algorithms in his sleep, bro. Yeah. FaZe Blanks is mining Bitcoin in his sleep with his brain.
FaZe Blanks.
He's crushing algorithms like
his brain's processing power uses the equivalent energy of the country of Ireland.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, FaZe
Just watching my algorithms get crushed.
Exactly. FaZe Blanks is making Don Jr. blush with how he's crushing algorithms.
FaZe Blanks.
FaZe Blanks.
I can't believe he said it. I think that's the best nickname I've ever came up with for anyone. I'm just so proud of it. And the fact that he said it, I just can't get over it. Anyway, enough about those bozos.
You want to see if you got a DM back?
Oh, sure. Let me check my phone real fast. I got a text from my lawyer. When will it be?
Manuela asked, what is Love's update on thinking about his family being shot in the face every day?
Oh, right. That was last week.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Have you been doing that, Love?
Oh yeah, bye.
Okay, so just the update. Thank you. Oh my God, the chat reminded me. I almost forgot. I was like, Ela, what are you talking about? Okay, so last time we watched a video Gary V saying, he goes, I want you to sit at home for 5 minutes and genuinely imagine someone you love being shot in the face.
Once a day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face.
That was his tip to finding happiness in life. So, Love, tell me about your
Happiness.
Your schedule, first of all. Tell me about...
Once a day. I went all out.
Okay,
Once a
so
day.
tell me about your, first of all, like tell me about your ritual.
Well, I was thinking, like, the only time I don't do anything normally is in my bed, so I just took it then.
Oh my
So every
God.
time
That's
before I fell asleep,
and then
I
and then who did you imagine was being shot in the face?
well, I went through the list. I went through my whole family. I had 7 days on me, so pretty much my whole family.
Okay.
Right.
And what did you feel? Did you feel it really, or did it feel silly, or did you really feel sadness doing it?
It sucked, dude. It's really terrible. I don't recommend it. say like quick tutorial to get depression. I feel like.
Interesting.
Depression speed run.
Okay, so wait, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
So you would lay in bed, you would imagine for 5 minutes straight. Would you time it, or would you say that's enough?
No, yeah, pretty much until I'm completely just. After 3 minutes, you're just.
It's enough.
Kind of bored of it. Yeah.
So
So,
you
yeah.
didn't follow his rules, though. He said 5 minutes.
Yeah, then.
Maybe that's why it didn't work.
That's why.
Yeah, I think you might need to do it again this week and report back.
No way.
Well, Love, you said everyone you love the most. Did you imagine me being shot in the face?
Well, didn't he say family?
I think
like,
it's family.
Okay, I was just testing his loyalty.
otherwise, of course, I would have thought about you.
Thank you. Just testing you. So immediately after following Gary's V advice, you would come out of this trance, and what would you be feeling?
Just pure sadness.
Horrible.
Honestly. Horrible.
And then you would go and then you would go to bed. When you woke up the next day, did you have any like appreciation like that didn't happen? This person is alive and everything's okay?
No. Just. It was just a bad time before I went to sleep. That's all.
Damn, that sounds like it was a bust.
I was thinking about it one day because we were kind of laughing about it,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking to myself, like, if I really tried to go there in my mind, I couldn't even let myself go there because it just seems awful. It just seems like, what's the point? It's just bad. It's almost like enabling like this intrusive thoughts,
Right.
but like times 1,000. And it's like, why would you want to do that?
It's because it's like all these motivational speakers. They say something that sounds really profound, but it's
like shocking.
It's really So
yeah, I kind of tried to imagine for who that this would be good for. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm not sad generally. I'm pretty happy. So this would just make me sad. But maybe for someone who's sad already, thinking that something could be worse.
Well, Gary
that
V
might be the thing.
I mean, Gary V seems like a guy who's got it all together, right? He says the biggest
he's a
thing for
millionaire,
my happiness. Play the soundbite. The biggest thing for my happiness.
Like he said, nothing makes him happier.
Nothing makes
Once
him
a
happy.
day, genuinely sit there for 5 minutes and make pretend one of them got shot in the face.
And then he says, nothing contributes more to my happiness
That's so messed up.
than doing that.
No
every day.
way. He's a psychopath, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. All right, well, you know what?
But Love came around on that because he was a little bit more skeptical last week, but
Right.
after doing it for a week,
Wait,
it's like,
that's
yeah,
a good-
Gary is.
Love, has your opinion of Gary V changed after performing this exercise?
Well, yeah, of course. I'm near full depression. Like, I don't like him anymore.
Oh, what if like this is step 1 and then step 2?
Branding his name on your genitals.
No.
shit.
Oh.
Step 2 is imagine you are the one shooting them.
Oh, stop it.
Whoa.
That is so twisted. You have a future in self-help guru shit, Gila. You could sell that course
You need to start a
easily.
seminar.
Wow. Are you willing to do that next week? I'm just kidding. Don't do that, please. Well,
I mean, anything for the show.
No, I don't want you to suffer. Love, first of all,
Join my course.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you went through that.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing it. I mean, it was a real. I actually thought the experiment was really interesting. So, I appreciate you putting yourself through that.
Yeah, no worries.
You're okay though. You're all good.
Yeah, I'm fine. As I said, I'm just happy. I'm chilling. So that was just like a momentarily sadness. That's all it was.
I knew, I knew that sounded like a terrible idea, but I'm glad we got some empirical evidence to back it up. Yeah, I mean, and Love being like a well-adjusted, happy kind of person, I feel like if you were actually depressed, that might tip you over the edge. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
That's just kind of irresponsible, to be honest. You shouldn't really be putting that shit out there. Genuinely. I love it goes to genuine. Genuinely.
Like, no messing
This
around.
is not hyperbole. I am literally instructing you all. Thank you, love.
One more thing. The chat is asking if AB did it too.
Oh, did you do it, AB?
I didn't, but after visiting home,
Okay.
I might try Elo's theory to help me fall asleep.
Really? Having some beef with the family back home?
Yeah, I came home and like half my cousins are now.
Who you kidding, eh?
Crazy right wing, like
what?
Conspiracy theorists? Yeah,
Like QAnon shit?
Some of my cousins. Not to that degree, but I see some of them possibly
dipping their
drinking the
toes?
Kool-Aid soon. Yeah, dipping the
That's
toes.
tough. That's tough.
Yeah, I got in a fight before we got home. I got picked up from the airport and we got in a fight before I got back to the house.
Oh
A good time.
What were you guys arguing about?
I'm honestly embarrassed to say
Oh,
that I'm even
I mean, I want to get
related.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
that sucks.
Really? I'm so curious. Wait, Dan, you know the details? Because Dan said
No.
don't-
No, no.
But
Okay.
I'm getting the vibe he doesn't necessarily want to share that publicly.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
No, just I don't know. Just
I'd
people,
love to know. I mean,
people getting their information from memes.
Facebook news sources.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you should listen to the podcast. This is the only source of correct and accurate news. Well, you're back soon, AB. We miss you.
Yeah, thank you. Miss you
I
guys.
miss Lena.
Yeah.
Forget AB. Lena's like fucking.
Thank you.
Lena's impossible to live without. I'm just kidding, AB. We love you. I miss, and I look forward to seeing you guys both. Okay, so moving on. We got a lot to talk about here still. We got the craft mail. I'm sorry, the lawyer wants to know when can we talk.
While you do that, I saw people asking for a nail.
How long we been going, Dan?
Update.
About 2 hours.
Holy fuck. This is going to be a long episode, y'all. Let's party.
Dan, can you zoom in? Will that work?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay, ready, and go ahead.
Ooh. Wait.
Wow.
It's little teddy bears.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so cute.
Nice.
It looks awesome.
It's my
I'm
first
sorry, guys. I'm
time.
just, this is urgent about the
Did it take
lawsuit.
Did it take a long time to do,
Our
Elo?
lawyer?
Yeah, no, I'm just setting up a time to talk to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that?
Oh, Emily wants to call in.
Right. Yeah, I was wondering.
She wants to call in.
Okay. So I'll send you the Zoom link right now.
Should I
and you
send her
can-
your email? What should I do?
I'll just give you the Zoom link right now, and
Okay.
she can dial in.
Okay, this is exciting. Dude, we have so much to do. We still have like some great stories here. This is going to be like a 10-hour ep. Let's go, baby. It's Thursday, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's Thursday. I deserve to talk to a lawyer. I deserve to be sued. Yeah. Fuck. Yo, where'd you send it, Dan?
In
I
group
got
chat.
it. Dude, we can get Emily the legend to call in. Emily, the
Let's go.
legend. All right, I send her the link.
Okay. I will keep an eye out on Zoom for when she signs in.
She's coming. Hey. I feel like I'm about to talk to Carlos. This is celebrity shit. Hey. All right, let's talk lawsuit. Let's get nitty gritty on this motherfucker. That's exciting. So she has the link, Dan, so keep an eye for that. In the meantime, Kraft Mayo has really
Yep.
put out a contest that was made for Zach. We are about to win Zach $10,000 and make him the new face of Kraft mayonnaise.
Wait, she's signed in. Do you want
Okay.
to do this first, or do you want me to?
Oh shit! I guess so.
Well, this can wait.
Yeah. Let's take her.
Yeah.
Little tease for later in the episode.
You guys
All
are
right,
gonna
give me 1 second.
You guys are not gonna want to miss that Kraft Mayo segment because I'll tell you what. Zach is winning that 10 grand.
So give me 1 second. I'll
Emily D. Baker.
Cue her up here.
I see her.
Oh, so do I. Let me pin the video.
Can you
right
hear
now.
me? Emily D. Baker, Esquire, attorney at law, celebrity attorney, YouTube extraordinaire. Welcome to the show, and thank you for calling in on such short notice.
Not a worry. I was picking my kid up from school and my Twitter exploded. And then I saw
cool.
your DM and I was like, hey, I've been talking about this suit, I feel like, for weeks, but it's been the shortest lawsuit since that fight. So,
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
It's good to see you both.
What do you think? First of all, the fact that the fight is short, I'm wondering, like, is it my fault that they had a shitty fight? Like, if I'm covering fair use, right, and they say, oh, you showed the whole fight, 2 minutes, it's like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault your fight sucked.
So under fair use, they look at the length of the clip you use, but they also look at, does it diminish the value of the thing? And it was, 5 days after the fight that you talked about it?
Yes. Right.
So how are they going to prove that they had a diminished value? It was done and over. It's not as if you uploaded it contemporaneously and people could choose to go watch it there and not watch the pay-per-view because it was so many days later for comment.
Are you a lawyer or something? I love the way you explain that.
I'm a lawyer or something. I've been a lawyer for over 15 years and I was a district attorney, so I don't like using the courts for nonsense. There's a lot of actual stuff that has to go through court process. They didn't plead a date. They didn't plead a time. It's one of the worst pleadings I've ever seen.
Wow. So, I'm glad. First of all, I've been following your coverage. I think even back in the day during the Matt Haas lawsuit, I love hearing all the different perspectives and stuff because it's always nice to hear the outside opinion. So like in my case, like I'm a defendant on what is a poorly conceived complaint that is bordering on frivolous. So like, how do you, as a private citizen or let's say a corporate entity or whatever, certainly the underdog compared to Triller, like what's the remedy to that? How do you keep from getting fucked around by these big media companies?
So not legal advice, but lawyer thoughts. For anyone who's facing a lawsuit, one of the first things you want to do is make sure you actually get served. I'm sure you haven't been served yet. And it's going to take them some effort to do so. They haven't even pled that they know where your company is because they're not suing you. They're suing the H3 podcast and they haven't seemed to figure out what kind of legal entity it is yet. So one of the things is if you see something breaking in the news and you haven't been served yet, you have to wait until they do process and actually serve you. Because if they don't serve you, then their lawsuit can be closed for failure to go after it or failure to prosecute. So you aren't really even in it until you've been served with it, even though you're aware of it at this point.
How long do they have to serve me?
It really depends on the court, but they have reasonably about a month that they could get away with it.
They're not going to find me. What if I go hide in a hole or somewhere?
They could try to perfect service later, but it would be a challenge because after that, the court will be like, "What is happening with the suit? Why isn't it moving along?" And after that, then you get the 21 days to respond to it, but they have to serve you first. And the court hasn't responded to this suit yet. We saw that in the first suit when they filed the amended complaint to bring you in. The court had already said, where are the facts here, please? So the court might take action on its own, or sua sponte, as they call it, and say something about the suit because it doesn't even plead a date. So the court might do things before you even have to answer it, which would be interesting. But that's a conversation for you and your lawyers to have, whether you want to reach out to the law firm or whether you want to wait and be like, hey, come find me.
Right.
Come find me.
That's interesting because what's funny about this lawsuit is we didn't even find out about it until this big press release where they're like, we're suing H3 because they, but that was like a week after it's been filed. So as far as the clock's ticking, it's been 2 or 3 weeks already. And these guys haven't even done the basic research to identify our business entity, like you said.
They can try to extend service. It looked like I pulled court documents today because I got asked about the judge's denial of transferring it to a different court.
Yeah, what was that?
So Judge Anderson, who had the first case, who was very sassy and threw it out and took pot shots at the fact that the fight was only 2 minutes long, who dismissed all of the other defendants, they moved to have him take the new suit that they filed against the podcast into his court and said, hey, we want you to have the suit against the only defendant left, Film Daily, and bring the H3 one here. It makes it easier for them. The judge was like, these aren't related. No, I don't want to look at your lawsuit. I don't want to look at you. You can't come to my court. So it's staying with the judge that it got assigned to.
Why would they want that one judge who sassed them to have it? I guess because I was thinking, I want that judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was hoping that Judge Anderson would take it too, so we could smack it around a little bit more, because it was a very funny minute order. And I don't know if he's had interactions with this law firm before or if his research attorney has, because they took action on this lawsuit very quickly. And it made me wonder if they have had similar suits with this law firm before, because once you're sus about something, you're like, oh, there you are again. Let's take a look at
the old Sal Goodman kind of thing.
Absolutely. So I was hoping he would take it. He didn't. He said they're not similar because they're separate actions and they're totally separate things. But for Triller, it can make it easier for them to coordinate discovery and for coordinating motions and stuff to have one judge hear them.
Got it.
It can make it more expensive for them to be in separate courts.
Let's bleed them dry. Let's bleed their $1 billion well. Their $1 billion well. I want to clarify something, because for the public, there seems to be some dispute about the nature of this law. This is a fair use lawsuit, right? I mean, ultimately.
Essentially, yeah, it's a copyright lawsuit.
Yeah,
so fair use is one of the defenses to copyright infringement. People can come in and say, you've infringed my copyright, and you can say, I've used your copyrighted works, but it's permissible because of fair use. So fair use is a defense to an alleged copyright infringement, because at the heart of it, you can't use anyone's copyrighted material anywhere, but then fair use allows you to use it for commentary, which is really the purpose that you used it for based on what I watched.
And so, right, if they're sending me an unreasonable, what I perceive as a very aggressive, unreasonable settlement offer, or let's say we go to court and lose to them, what kind of precedent is this setting for YouTube community at large, and how YouTubers rely so much on fair use with how I mean, you know, on YouTube it's very common, it's the norm to be interactive with other people's media. So how do you see this affecting YouTube if Triller is able to win a lawsuit against us on this?
It is hard for me to conceive of how this lawsuit can even proceed, because they haven't pled it well enough to go forward. But if they can still amend the complaint if they modified it and brought in facts, or in another scenario where a large company is going after a YouTube channel for fair use and saying it's not fair use. Each judge and each district decides fair use based on these balancing factors, and so it can set precedent, but it depends, because each thing is so factually specific. So it could be, oh, well, in this case, because the clip was, or in a case, because the clip was large and the overall thing wasn't, then, you know, maybe it's not fair use, but that doesn't impact other cases that aren't under that same fact scenario. I don't like, and I'm normally not as open about how I feel about a suit. I normally just break them down and explain what they mean. What I don't like is using the courts for bullshit and not pleading a date, not linking a video where you said something, not making it clear what the issue is. Makes me feel like they're just trying to gain traction for this website where they're trying to get people to say, hey, I watched the fight too. This isn't a parroting lawsuit. They're trying to say that it was redistributed, but it wasn't. It was commentary. Yeah. And they didn't.
That's what's
confusing. Copyright strike the video on YouTube?
Did what?
Did they copy strike the?
No, that's the other thing. They never DMCA. They never claimed it. They never made any attempt to remedy the situation. You know, and the other thing is, like, let's just say they've made a settlement offer. I don't know if I am allowed to talk about that, but I won't. I don't think but let's just say no. Yeah,
she's saying no.
Yeah. Okay.
Even the lawyer is shaking her head. No.
Yeah.
Because look, what happens so if people were in settlement talks, and I've talked about this with other lawsuits relating to other YouTubers. Once you go into settlement talks, everything that happens in there kind of goes behind a wall. And then if that doesn't happen and a lawsuit proceeds, nothing that happens in the course of settlement talks can come into the lawsuit. So it gives you some room to be candid with things and really put down, like, this is where we see this case and this is where we're at. Where are you at? Because that can't be used against you going forward in the lawsuit because it's for the purposes of settlement.
Got it.
Now, this court has a standing order that prefers to go to mediation. So even if the case moves forward, it might end up in court mediation anyway.
Got it.
But
Interesting.
they would have to fix that complaint. And I imagine that the conversation between lawyers would be like, would you like to provide a date or some facts about what you're saying that we've done? Because at this point, you're just saying words that don't have meaning because they're not actually well-pleaded facts, which is the standard for a federal complaint.
Right. But you know, you say that it's all about just trying to get people to pay $499.99. I think
that's my speculation.
I think that's a very good speculation.
It's
a very good speculation.
There are other channels that have uploaded the entire main card event that were in that first lawsuit.
Yeah.
Mike.
I love your coverage of Mike.
They can't find Mike. They have no idea who
there's
Mike
a guy.
is.
I love that. That was great. There's a guy. His channel name is just Mike. He uploaded the fight to YouTube, and they put him in the lawsuit as just Mike.
Mike.
They're just Mike. Yeah. No other details. No information. Just Mike.
Yo, Mike.
And of course, their original complaint alleged that I was in a conspiracy with Mike to defraud. Right.
And everyone else.
Yeah, and everyone. It was a massive conspiracy between all of us.
So stupid.
But it also said that it wasn't just a conspiracy, that you were all agents of one another, employees of one another. They were alleging all of this relational stuff that is...
Mike's my buddy. He's my best friend. Shout out to Mike, wherever you are.
That was sarcasm.
Right, they're going to add that to the lawsuit.
Oh, yeah. Ethan, well, Mike's off the lawsuit now, fuckers. Yeah, exactly.
I was just
Sarcasm alert.
Because they kept saying that nothing less than cyber criminals. I was waiting for the Teddy Fresh cyber criminal line of merch.
That's a good one because I'm trying to think of good merch ideas to help just raise capital to ease the blow. Cyber criminal is great. I was thinking free Ethan, lock up Jake Paul, lock her up. You like that one? No comment.
No comment.
But I like cyber criminal. That's really cool.
It's what
we should do. Just
Mike.
Just Mike.
Well, that's kind of your meme, but I hope you don't mind us taking it. Just Mike. You know, I'm Spartacus. I'm Mike. We're all Mike.
Yeah. Everyone's Mike. When the Mischief Nike Satan Shoes lawsuit went down, Mischief made a shirt that they called legal fees and put the front of the lawsuit on the shirt that they were selling, and it was hilarious.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's really. I'm gonna get creative with it for sure. Hey, yeah.
Yep.
It's a pain in
stressful.
the ass. It sucks.
Lawsuits are stressful. Even when they're totally bullshit, they can be expensive. They can be time consuming. I mean, time on the phone with lawyers is, unless it's me, is never fun. And I don't do transactional law anymore. I did years and years in court, but taking these things through to prove that they're bullshit can be expensive and extensive. And that's part of the problem. And I think that's what Judge Anderson was trying to cut off was we're not doing this. This is ridiculous. But lawyers can get in trouble for filing complaints that have no merit and no basis. So at some point, they're going to have to prove that there's merit to this. And saying that you re-uploaded and distributed the fight and charged people money on PayPal isn't going to be
said that. They literally said that in the new complaint that they filed against us. There's
mention of PayPal.
Yeah. There's one of the charges is how do you call it? It was called transaction or
conversion.
Conversion. They say that we were accepting money on PayPal.
Okay.
The fuck?
It was cut and pasted from the other one.
Yeah, they just copy pasted from the other one and forgot to erase it. That's how much effort they're putting into this.
I don't know why you would sign your name to this as an attorney. I can't conceive of the point because the point is not because they think you did something wrong, because otherwise they would share,
Right.
you said this, you did this, here's the timestamp, here's the clip, here's the video, here's the date. They did none of that. So to me, it feels like a publicity stunt.
Oh, for
and that's
sure.
not a proper use of the courts.
Thank you for saying that, Emily. I appreciate that. And it's like, what do you make of so they've got this whole big lawsuit against all these people, right? And the judge says, I'm throwing this out, it's improper jointer. And then who else have they filed against from that original lawsuit?
Well, none yet. I keep looking on Pacer because I'm very curious. I imagine a lot of those websites are not.
Yours truly.
Wait, we couldn't hear you.
Oh, she said no other person but me, right?
Just the H3 podcast.
Yeah.
And in the first one, they sued the H3 podcast and H3 Productions, and they didn't resue H3 Productions. They just sued the H3 podcast, but they don't know if that's, and do not help them with that. They do not know if that's an LLC, a corporation, umbrella under another corporation. They don't know what legal entity that is yet because they didn't do any research.
According to FaZe Blanks, I have an infinitely low IQ, so I don't know anything about anything. Yeah. What do you...
I have a question, actually, Emily. Sure. I have no idea if this actually would come into play, but I do know, because there was a very public one a few years ago, the whole thing with Devin Nunes suing people for making fun of him on Twitter or whatever. There's like these laws that are specifically to get rid of frivolous lawsuits, right? It's called like slap law and stuff like that. Is that something that potentially could come into play here, or is that not really applicable in this situation?
So the SLAPP and anti-SLAPP laws are strategic litigation against public participation. They're like laws that are to try to stop people from using the courts to get you to stop talking and to exert your rights to free speech and to stop you from participating publicly. This being a copyright infringement suit doesn't really play with the SLAPP laws because they're not trying to stop you from doing something in the future. They're trying to fix something that they're saying happened in the past, which if they had pled a date, we would know. They're not trying to stop you from talking going forward.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
But they are very powerful laws, and the California SLAPP statutes are very powerful. It's one of the most common things I dealt with when I worked for judges in the Superior Court in LA was SLAPP lawsuits. They came up all the time because people don't want other people talking about them.
What's your take on Triller is a huge media company valued in, the billions of dollars, I think. What is your take on why they are putting apparently so little money and effort into this lawsuit? It's just because it's just a headline, but they got to follow it through, right?
Because this is Triller Fight Club 2 LLC. They're not suing under Triller because Triller's involved in a pretty big lawsuit going on with TikTok that's across multiple states going back and forth. And it's completely different law firms than what's going on in this suit. So who's making the decisions?
This is the B team.
Who's making the decisions for Triller Fight Club 2 LLC?
I believe it's Jake Paul.
I hope Jake Paul is not their legal strategist.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So they've got the whole... And then why? It's funny. They got got your hat. That's their legal defense. They said it's the Triller Fight Club 2. What?
Triller Fight Club 2 LLC is the actual plaintiff.
Is there a Triller Fight Club 1, or is that the event name, or what? We don't know.
Not that I've seen.
So they made an LLC. Does that make sense to make an LLC for one event? It's odd.
They could make it for one event to protect from losses. So companies can do that. You see real estate investment companies doing this where they section off each property. So if they saw it as a property, but this might just be the wing that they run all of the fights through and that this is what they run the fight club through, or that they run each fight through a separate LLC, which would be interesting if they do, but they could do that.
And an LLC is a limited liability, it's a partnership, right? So does that mean it's owned by two people?
Well, LLCs are limited liability companies. An LLP would be a limited liability partnership, but they could be owned by one person, by many people. They can be owned by another company. So
is it public who owns this LLC?
The LLC, we could probably find it. I just haven't looked it up.
Okay, but
it's a
that's
Delaware
public
limited
info?
liability company.
Yeah, because I'd love to know who these people are.
It could be that Triller owns Triller Fight Club 2 LLC.
Right. And then, so it's so funny. Okay, so who owns Triller Fight Club 1 LLC? Who owns Triller Fight Club 2? Is it Triller or is it Triller Fight Club 2 owns Triller Fight Club 1 LLC?
We're going to have to do a deep dive into who owns the companies. It's interesting tracing them back, and Delaware doesn't put as much information up as other states because this is a Delaware limited liability company operating in California.
Emily, can you tell me why do all these companies go set up businesses in Delaware?
I sure can. They think that there's tax benefits to them to doing that and some additional protections to doing it. I actually like Wyoming a little bit better, but when you're operating out of California, like they say that they are, all the laws in California apply anyway. So then it becomes whether they're using it as a holding company and whether they're using it as a way to move money between companies, which is not improper. And a lot of companies do that. When I did a deep dive into Jacqueline Hill's corporations, she has a number in Delaware and then a few in Florida. So it's not uncommon. People perceive that Delaware adds more protection, but if you're operating in California, California's laws all apply. So
yeah, we're
really.
operating in like any state. It could be any one of them. Nobody could possibly know that. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who knows?
Could be international.
Or I don't even know. I might even just be an individual. You know what I'm saying? Might not even be a company at all.
Always possible.
You know what? I'm going to come out now and tell you my company name. It's Triller Fight Club Part 3 LLC.
Triller Fight Club 3 LLC.
Yeah, I'm sure that I'm coming out now. You know what? We got to have you keep calling in. I love the legal perspective if you're available and happy to.
Happy to. Legal commentary is my favorite, especially in the YouTube space. You know, between the James Charles employment lawsuit and this, I think we're going to see more lawsuits in the employment law area with regard to influencers, but this stuff, the improper use of copyright really frustrates me because when copyright is actually infringed on, it should be pursued.
Right.
When it's stupid, it makes it worse for everybody.
And it's so obvious if I'm like Mike, God bless his soul, he infringed on copyright.
With peace and love, Mike.
With peace and love. You know, shout out to Mike wherever you are. Fight Club LLC, Roman numeral 15.
The thing is, they didn't seem to copyright strike that either. The whole fight's still uploaded. So they're not interested in getting the fight taken down because if they were, there's options to do that.
Right.
That's not what they did.
Yeah, they're just trying to maximize damages or they just don't give a fuck. And it's all odd. But, you know, what's your take? By the way, since you mentioned James Charles, we were about to talk about it. What's your take on? Am I allowed to have Dan shave my ass, as James Charles, for example, alleged, or his ex-employee alleges that he had her shave his ass?
I mean, I'd be happy to, so it would kind of be moot, but.
Okay.
Well, Dan's just putting it out there. Then.
Right, but she might have not been willing, so
okay.
that's
Well,
a different situation.
let's just say I go, Dan, I need you to shave my ass for a bit. Illegal or legal?
Sister snatched.
So it really depends on the employment relationship and if your employee feels harassed and if that's part of their job thing. If it's like, hey, it's for a bit, there's no harm. But we've seen hey, it's for a bit go really, really wrong with David Dobrik. So in a traditional workplace environment, your bare butt at any of your employees is going to be a problem. And California's employment laws do not favor the employer. So, you know, the problem with harassment in the workplace is you could ask Dan to shave your butt. Dan could be totally cool with it, but another employee in the room could feel harassed and that employee could sue you. So it's not even just, it's cool between you and Dan.
I didn't mean it. Okay, am I allowed to slam Dan into the side of an excavator and potentially kill him?
I'm going to go with a hard stop on potentially killing people. I also think that the whole Vlog Squad should have probably been employees. it's interesting to me
Right.
that there aren't any employee lawsuits, because I got the sense from a lot of what I've watched that they were not paying Vlog Squad members
No.
to be in the vlogs.
Pretty interesting, right?
Horrifying and shocking. And
Well,
yes.
yeah, the currency is
doing it
clout.
for the clout.
Yeah, and that's not even a joke. That's not like usually we say like clout as a joke. That was actually the currency.
You can't pay people in exposure in California. It's not the law.
Right.
Yeah.
That's super interesting. I
Maybe
bet
that's
none
like
of them.
Jake Paul move,
You know what's
because-
funny? I'm sorry, Ela, go ahead.
I mean, that's Jake Paul's currency too.
Clout.
I'll pay you in clout.
Ironically, Jake didn't pay them. He took money from them. That was what the Team 10 house was, is that
Yep.
he actually, he was reverse employing them.
Gotcha.
But what you say about employment is so interesting regarding the Vlog Squad, because I guarantee none of them have even thought about that. Like, oh, I'm entitled to something, or I need to be employed. You know, that's very interesting.
Yep. California changed their employment laws a while back. There was a Supreme Court case, and I will not bore you with all of it, but the way independent contractors are classified changed. And I talked about this with creators a few years ago, because if you're, somebody like Shane Dawson and you have Andrew Sawicki following you around with the camera, he's employed by you. He's
Right.
not a contractor. You
Interesting.
make videos, he's filming you. That's an
Wow.
employment
Sounds like-
relationship.
That makes sense.
It sounds like our hunch was correct that going out with that excavator unlicensed and unsupervised and slamming one of your homies into it is got to be illegal.
I just wonder what the agreement has been behind the scenes, because if cases like that, and I've been part of cases that have settled before they've even gone to court, you normally get, I call them you suck letters. Some people call them shakedown letters, but you normally get a letter saying, if you don't do this, I am going to sue you for this. We should probably have a chat. And you do pre-litigation negotiations. And in that, you can have people sign all kinds of agreements, never talk about it, never sue you again, or turn over all the footage, pay all the medical bills, pay this amount. They could have resolved this behind the scenes for, you're going to allow me to use your footage. You're going to allow me to do it here. I'm not going to sue you. Whether there could be criminal liability there for negligence in Utah is interesting to me. I don't know if Utah will pursue it, but they're even if they resolve it civilly, it doesn't remove the potential that was a assault of some sort.
That's another interesting wrinkle, right? Is that the state, independent of whatever Jeff and David agree on, can pursue legal action against David.
Yes, they can. And that's the interesting thing with me about this Triller settlement website. It's like, okay, well, you can go and say, oh yeah, I pirated the fight. Here's my $50 and my name and my information. But that doesn't stop you from the potential criminal pirating that people can go after too. It's not just a civil case. There can be, it's unlikely, but there can be criminal liability there. So you can't really have someone admit to it and say, oh, we won't go after you, because you're not the only party involved in that. The FCC can go after you too.
So do you recommend people going to that website and paying $49.99 as a lawyer?
As a lawyer, I don't give legal advice on the internet.
Right. As a
human,
private citizen. Yeah, as a private
as
citizen.
a human, I would never go to a website
Right.
and say,
Thank
yeah, I did this thing. Here's where to find me. No, I
Yeah.
would never do
Hi,
I would
my
never
name's
do that.
Mike.
Yeah. Look, they're suing you and they still don't know where you are, what your corporation is, or the date of the thing that happened.
Right.
I don't have a whole lot of faith that they're going to try to track down VPNs and find everyone who might have watched this fight
Right.
on Twitter.
They're going to subpoena VPNs and track down individuals who clicked the link. I mean, and also, what's the damages for clicking a link? I mean, it's a $50 fight, right?
I think that would be the maximum, would be the amount of the fight. I don't know how you could get more than that.
So sounds pretty scary. That sounds pretty scary.
I don't like using the court system for nonsense.
Thank you. And we love that about you, Emily.
Well, thank you.
Well, I've really enjoyed this chat. I found it really insightful. Would you, I would like you to be now, today, our legal correspondent, Emily Baker.
I am honored and I am happy. I am happy to help break down the legal shit that's happening around the interwebs. Happy to do it.
And hidden within this conversation was an engagement letter that you unknowingly, verbally agreed to. And your rate is $0 an hour. Thank
Oh,
you.
clout. I get clout. Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
pay
pay
you
you in
clout.
clout. Is that acceptable form of currency?
I'm happy to come
I need
on.
that clout.
You know how to contact me.
Yeah.
So if you need anything, please reach out and ask. I'm happy to break stuff
And
down.
by the way, Emily D. Baker is your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, I put a link
It
to your
is.
to her channel
And
in
on
the
Twitter,
description.
what's your Twitter?
I'm the Emily D. Baker everywhere on the internet. We
There
keep
you
it
have
easy.
it.
Yep.
Emily, thanks for calling. That was awesome. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me on. It's a pleasure, and I'm sure I will talk to you guys soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Thanks for calling.
Cool.
Fantastic. That was. I'm still staring at Emily. So okay, there she goes.
It always takes time.
I'm only nice things, but I go, wow, that was such a great call, and I'm staring at her, trying to turn off sound. That was such a great call. She's awesome.
Yep.
There you have it, folks. Oh, there's one other question I wanted to
Gotcha.
ask her if I was going to go to jail.
Aw, dang it.
Can we get her back on?
I think we know the answer to that
Yeah,
one.
because Keemstar keeps saying I'm going to jail. Oh, FaZe Blanks, by the way, who's infinitely smarter than me, predicted I was going to go to jail for 6 months.
Really?
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
No,
No.
I thought
He
he
said-
was the one that said that. No, I don't think. He's
Yeah,
going
his
to jail.
vast intellect. Never mind.
FaZe Blanks.
To be fair, to be fair to Blanks,
Go ahead.
between those two, he's definitely the brains of the
He
operation.
is infinitely smarter
than
Keemstar.
Yes, I will
Yeah.
gladly say that.
He's crushing algorithms
fucking
compared to what
stupid.
Keemstar. Wow! Shout out to Emily D. Baker, legendary. What a great call. Thank you, Emily. That was fun. Really interesting insight on everything, especially the David Dobrik shit. Like, whoa! Imagine.
It's always funny to talk to a lawyer that's following like YouTube stuff.
I love it because most lawyers.
We'll have no idea.
They have
what you're
no
talking
idea.
about.
That's why it's so hard to find a good lawyer when it comes to like, you could tell the lawyers who did the Triller lawsuit don't know fucking anything about YouTube space, right? So it's so important to find someone who actually understands all the wrinkles and stuff. Damn. Anyway, you guys want to talk about mayonnaise? So we have a call.
Yeah.
We have a call at and we have got time. But we have a call with our lawyer.
Well, we've been going for almost 3 hours.
That's great. We're having too much fun out here today, boys.
Yep.
Maybe
Maybe mayo. Let's do the mayo as the
Well, we got to do the mayo.
the finale.
I guess there's not much more to say about James Charles' lawsuit.
Yeah, I was
other
going to
than-
say we were going to do a whole.
did.
Yeah, kind of went over it just now.
Well, I'll just give you the gist of it, and then we can end on a bang. He's being sued by an ex-employee.
Oh no!
During this time, she worked a bunch. She claims she worked 80 hours a week, yada, yada, yada. She is suing for wrongful termination, unpaid overtime, disability discrimination, and forcing to shave his ass. No, that's not it. That charge is failure to provide reasonable accommodations.
Yeah, I read the article in Insider, and if you want me to just give you like the kind of the key allegations of what she's saying.
Well, she also claims he regularly used the N-word with a hard R. They put in parentheses, and then this I like. This is a funny detail. Insider reached out to people who knew James in high school to corroborate
In high school.
that he would casually use the word all the time.
I fucked up.
So there's like, I just imagine Insider reporters going through the yearbook. Hi, did James?
That might have literally been what they did. At the time that this all happened, he was only 18, so he had just graduated from high school. So it kind of makes like, you know, if you're trying to corroborate something like that, who else do you reach out to but people that knew him in high school?
Everyone's like, oh yeah. They're like, oh yeah, that guy. She also claims James would walk around the house naked. Weinstein vibes, freak.
Pretty weird.
And if you think that's bad, everything she said, you know what's funny is James felt the need to go to Twitter for literally no reason to defend himself against this lawsuit. I was like, James, if you think that's bad, imagine you should hear what other people are saying about you. Who cares about being a shitty employee? You sexed minors.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Watch how upset he is. It's like, bro, you sexed minors. Who cares? Hi, everyone. I'm being accused of being a bad employee. You sexed minors, bro.
Employer.
Yeah, employer. It's like, I'm sorry. Stop. You're fucking. He's literally. I feel like he's just trying to divert attention away because he's like, here's this thing I did that's not nearly as bad.
Constantly trying to portray himself as the victim, and that's what he's doing here too.
Maybe if those little boys weren't so cute. That's a line from a movie, I think.
I'm not physically attracted to older guys.
Right.
It's from a Chappelle stand-up.
Okay, thank you. I knew that wasn't the arts tech of that joke, and I didn't want people to get angry. Get mad at Chappelle, not me.
I hope you guys are all having a beautiful.
I hope you like. He's all whispering and shit. He's in quiet mode.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, should I wait for you? No. Okay. You guys notice he's in quiet mode?
Full day.
So you know he's serious.
Night, wherever you are in the world.
It's like a
I hope
Ty
you're doing
Lopez
well
video.
as
How
well.
he's like,
I really miss you guys.
just here in my backyard.
Don't worry, this is not my.
Got lots of plants and a huge yard, a beautiful deck.
I'm logging in today because I feel.
You might be wondering how I got this deck. The answer is
Knowledge.
thank you. Wow, good job, Zach. No, but the real answer is pictures of little,
Here in my garage.
males under the age of consent.
So I am being cornered and have to make yet another public statement. I know people are sick of these. I don't blame you. I'm not even going to bother writing.
Bro, who
out
cares about the
notes on
lawsuit?
things
You
today.
sexed minors.
I'm just
You know what
gonna
I'm
hit record
saying?
and start
And the
talking to you guys
lawsuit, I
one-on-one
mean,
because
did anybody on the crew know that this lawsuit was happening?
No idea.
No.
Like this brought attention to it. Like nobody was talking about this. Nobody cared about this lawsuit. Not saying that people shouldn't care because I mean, yeah, compared to the sexing minors thing, it seems relatively mild, but it's still fucked up. Like what the allegations are in this lawsuit. But why
Okay,
bring attention to it? Like it was under everybody's radar.
I think James has this thing of like, I am a serial victim who is always being blamed, and this feeds into the narrative he's trying to paint, is that he's just this perpetual victim that everyone's taking shots at, and he in a way trying to delegitimize the sexting thing, because it's like, here I am, the victim again. But I mean, not to diminish that girl's suffering, but like this is like jaywalking compared to the other shit he's done.
I mean, that does diminish it a little bit.
Right. well, I mean,
because it is still bad. I mean, I don't think we covered when we talked about what happened, but the wrongful termination part of it was that they were getting their nails done together because this girl, from the way she describes it, was basically his servant in every aspect of his life, in addition to being his producer. And they were getting their nails done, and the fumes from the nails at the salon made her faint, and she fell on the ground and knocked her head on the tile so hard she got a concussion. And so she was out of work for a week, and he fired her. Yeah.
Wow. What? That's fucked up.
That's the wrongful termination part, and yeah, I mean that is really fucked up.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, and the way that she describes the relationship, I mean, she was doing everything for him in the period of time that he blew up. I mean, he was already relatively big YouTuber, but it was the time that he exponentially grew. In the 6 months that she worked for him, he went from like 2 million to like 9 million subs on YouTube. So this was like his renaissance, that she was like doing everything. And then she missed a week of work for getting injured, doing something with him, and see ya.
That's cold-blooded.
Yeah.
That sounds really wrong.
Wow, sister snapped.
That's what he said when she
That
fainted.
is worse than everything else I heard, because I kept hearing about the
Yeah, I didn't hear about
making
that.
her shave his butt
Yeah.
and whatever, but that is way worse.
Yeah, that's
horrible.
That's the wrongful termination aspect. But then there's also she was working 80 plus hours a week. He never paid overtime. Yada yada yada. There was
Well,
there
that's
was a whole
all,
slew of
that's all,
things.
that's all like he said, she said, this
Yeah.
and that. I was
It
like, whatever. But
it's like the lawyer said, it depends on what the relationship was
Yeah.
like and how it was set up. I mean,
Mhm.
not every, like, you can work in a way that is not hourly based.
Like,
So
but-
there's no overtime pay necessarily.
Well, whatever. Look,
know.
the details of that old nitty gritty wasn't. It's like, well, only they know the truth about
Right.
that. But like the story of her passing out and being like, "Oh, sister, snap," and stepping over her corpse on the way out to hire someone new. That's how I imagine it. She's passed out on the floor. He's like, "Oh, sister snapped," and walks out over her body.
He's like,
goes,
"Can you shave my butt real quick?
All this
I need to leak my own
together.
nude."
What, AB?
I said, "He's like, can you shave my butt real quick? I need to leak my own nude."
You know what happened? He probably farted in her fucking face and she fainted.
Easy.
And he's like, "Sister, snap."
That's terrible. No, the butt shaving was actually, it was specifically for the infamous Coachella appearance. Yeah.
So that's evidence that she shaved his ass because I saw his bare ass and she shaved it. You know what I mean?
Ay, ay, ay.
Were you gonna say something, Eli? I rudely
I
interrupted
was
you.
just gonna say that everything together is painting such a bad character on.
No, yeah.
On James Charles,
dude,
like, Jesus.
bro.
Can't even keep the people around him. You know.
His friends hate him. His employees hate him.
Yeah.
He's sexting minors. He's threatening people in DMs. Dude,
That is so true.
dude needs therapy and to like he needs to like move to Tibet and become a monk. I feel like that's his only salvation. That's his only way to
cool.
salvation. He needs to go live in an orange robe and like eat vegan for his life. You know, he still get up to shenanigans at the monastery though. He'd be like peeking up people's like robes and shit.
Oh my god.
This is a little spooky.
I bet you the monks would even kick his ass out. They'd be like, "Listen, James, we're all about peace and love here, but you gotta leave. You're making us all very uncomfortable."
Let's get glam.
Okay, so that's James. Oh, he posted this video, which is like, again, it's like, bruh. Yeah, he gets real quiet, Ela.
Hello, everybody. James here. I hope you guys are all having a beautiful day, afternoon, night.
I mean, 50,000 likes, so
Wherever
people
you
are buying
in
this, I
the world.
guess.
I hope you're doing well as well. I really
You
miss guys.
wouldn't like it unless you were supporting him, right? I mean, for the vast majority of people, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's got 10 million followers, though, so, I mean, of course there's going to be lots that still support him.
Damn. That's amazing.
Let the conversation begin.
Right.
Don't worry, this is not my return to social media. But unfortunately, I am logging in today because I feel as though
I like
I'm
that.
cornered
Kinda
and
is,
have
though.
to make yet another public statement.
It is.
I know
Yeah.
people are sick of these. I don't blame you. I'm not even going to bother writing out like a whole notes app thing today. I'm just going to hit record and start talking to you guys one-on-one because
So
there's a lot
candid,
that I want to
so
talk about. And
legit.
hopefully whoever wants to listen.
So
will
unrehearsed.
just listen. As you guys know, for the past couple of weeks, I have obviously been offline. I've been taking time away to learn.
Shut the fuck up, freak. Hate him. You're a sex criminal and just fucking go to Tibet. Sell all your earthly belongings and move to Tibet, dude. That's the only salvation for you at this point. All right. It's time for the grand finale. Oh, man. Let's just do the grand finale. This is important. So as I was explaining, Kraft Mayonnaise has thrown down the gauntlet. And as you know, Zach, our resident Zach, the sound lad, is a connoisseur of mayonnaise.
Look at that.
Yes, sir.
Look at that. Look at his background.
Here, let me show you. First of all, they put out this contest. They said, "Prove your love to win the next Kraft Mayo endorsement." Here's their video. You think they're gonna claim me? Can you imagine?
That'd be pretty fucked up.
I'd be like, "Fuck you, Kraft." You know what? I'm not gonna show their dumb video because they probably are gonna claim me.
He's eating mayo straight out of the jar.
I remember somebody doing that at a real game. Is this him or is this like a reenactment?
Mayo straight out of the jar. Who is this guy?
Okay, so there was some legend in the audience at a game eating mayo at the jar.
Yeah.
And everyone was
Games attended.
Up a spoon. I just knew.
Dude, that was awesome. That was the best thing ever. Look at this legend. So anyway, they say, all right, well, you know, here's one hero, but where's the next hero?
Hungrier than ever. Do you have what it takes to win the next mayo endorsement? Prove it.
So they say, prove it. Hashtag Kraft Mayo endorsement. Hashtag contest. I love contests. Like, okay.
The only contest in the world.
Yeah. I think Kraft Mayo endorsement is specific enough. Hashtag lol.
Hashtag food.
And make sure to include a hashtag salami sandwich. Anyway, so for a chance to win, follow. So this is basically for you now, Dan. Do we follow Real Craft Mayo?
I sure did. I followed it on the podcast account.
And we have to post a video. Do we have the full video on there? Or
we haven't posted it yet, but it's queued up.
Here's what I want to do then. I want to watch it on our Twitter so that everybody can get engaged.
Oh, I see.
So you post it.
Love, you had it queued up, so if you could be so kind as to post on the podcast Twitter.
Our podcast Twitter at the H3 Podcast. We follow Real Craft Mayo, and we are about to enter our submission. And remember to use the hashtag now, love. Remember to use the hashtag.
Yeah, we pre-made the message in the
and don't forget hashtag contest.
Yep, hashtag contest is in there.
And did you include hashtag food?
No hashtag food. We did include, I think it's like hashtag Zach the Mayo Man or something.
No, don't
like
do that one. That one's confusing.
No, it's not. What?
Okay, fine. I just want to make sure, like, because we got food.
As long as it's got their hashtags, it qualifies.
Egg salad, hashtag egg salad. I don't know. That's good with mayonnaise.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so anyway, yo, be sure to submit by 5/14. That's tomorrow.
Right. Well,
Holy
good
shit.
thing we're doing it right now.
So they say 8 finalists will be nominated via Instagram or Twitter direct message. Where does it say you win $10,000?
There's like a whole rules page, and then I think in the video itself they said it too. But not just $10,000. The winner gets put on a billboard in, they say, your hometown, which for Zach is L.A. So,
dude,
Sunset Strip. Can you imagine me on the Sunset Strip?
After you guys see the video we made, I don't see how Zach doesn't win this. Wait, I'm trying to see where they said, because they definitely said win. Okay, so anyway, Zach's gonna win 10 grand. Did you guys post it?
Love, give me confirmation that it's up.
Yep, it's up.
It's up.
Okay.
All right, baby.
This is it.
Make me the Mayo Man.
Dude, there's no way after you guys see this. Oh, great. There's already a clip of us live on Def Noodle's Twitter. Ethan Klein responds to Triller lawsuit being refiled against him.
Whatever.
Which is funny. H3 Podcast, drama. Okay, Zach, this is... How you feeling, Zach?
I am so hyped for this. You have no idea. I'm so excited. I'm like fucking Carlos right now, dude.
Here's the thumbnail.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. Lots of engagement already. Thank you guys for supporting our good, sweet boy, Zach. You feeling confident you're going to win this? You're going to take this home?
I am the Mayo Man. I was born for this.
Yeah.
There's no competition, man.
I don't think anyone's going to move mayonnaise like you do, if I'm being honest.
I mean, come on. Like, what you guys are about to see is fucking game-changing. Like, nothing you've ever seen in your life.
All right. Well, without further ado, introducing the Real Craft Mayo Man, Zach.
Woo! Hi, how you doing today? My name is Zach Lewis, also known as Zach the Soundline. It's a beautiful day in Southern California. Today, I'm going to show you why I am the true Mayo Man and why I should win from Kraft the Mayo endorsement. You can see all the Mayo things I've done, eating it raw. I've put mayonnaise in my hair with the help of Big Ed. Dressed up as the Joker, I put mayonnaise on my face for a Christmas special. Who else does that? Today is the ultimate challenge. A bathtub full of mayonnaise.
Wow, that was a dramatic kind of... And now for the massive Mayo movement we've all been waiting for. Yes, you see that right. It's a kiddie pool full of fucking mayonnaise.
Kraft mayonnaise.
That's all Kraft mayonnaise. The finest mayonnaise in the world, may I add.
Kraft mayonnaise. Kraft mayonnaise. Kraft.
Which brand is it?
Number one brand of any fucking Kraft mayonnaise, baby.
Let's go. You know where to get it. You know what it is.
That's high quality Kraft mayonnaise. Hear that baby pour.
Oh yeah, that looks real good.
Real Kraft mayonnaise.
Oh, little chaser. Man,
do it, baby.
Nice toes. Damn, Wiki Feed, what's up, dude? You trying to... Yo, chill, dog.
Okay, here we go.
All right, we're going in.
Into what? The real Kraft mayonnaise.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, this feels nice.
Yeah?
Yo, those are handfuls.
Oh, God.
I'm the real mayo man, okay? Real Kraft mayo endorsement. Here, you want some, Dad?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, Hila? Hila, you want to come shake my hand?
No, thank you.
COVID safe. Yeah, there it goes. All right.
Now that's a Superman. You're my Superman, Zach.
Oh, this? Oh, that's sweet.
Got a sandwich in there?
It's so gooey.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Give it a squeeze. There we go. There it comes.
Oh, dude. Big Ed didn't have shit on this.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take another bite from the real Kraft mayonnaise.
I'm hungry, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, shit. Simmer down now. Babe, you're about to make me act up, Jack. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Let's go.
Real Kraft mayonnaise.
Is that real Kraft mayonnaise?
Kraft. It's real Kraft mayonnaise, baby. Love me.
Woo! Oh, no mayo fights. No mayo fights, please. Oh, Jesus. You gotta clean all this up.
Uh-oh. We got the power washer out. The mayo footsteps for me.
Oh, it's getting cold. Woo! Stay.
Trying to be gentle. Gentle touch.
For your consideration, hashtag Kraft Mayo Endorsement Contest. Zach loves Kraft and hashtag potato salad. I don't know. Man, how do we lose this? Thanks for watching. The greatest mayo ever made. Zach, and what's your favorite mayo brand?
Fucking Kraft real mayonnaise, man.
I liked and retweeted it, by the way. Let me leave a comment. So, Love, you're saying we have to do what? We have some kind of specific action we need to take? Or was that AB? I'm sorry. Somebody said there's something specific we have to do.
What?
Not me.
I think we just said...
Love said we got to tell people to comment that we sent them on their Instagram and Twitter. Oh, we're supposed to say that?
We don't have to, but...
Oh, okay. You want... Oh, they'll find out. I thought there was some kind of rule. Yeah, let them know we sent you. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll see it.
Yeah. I think just the main thing was just using their two contest hashtags.
So I'm going to respond.
Did you follow the real Kraft on the Instagram account? Because that's part of the...
The podcast does, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it does.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Zach, don't worry. We got you, boy. Okay. So how are you feeling? I mean, tell me about the experience. First of all, how many tubs of mayo did we get? How much did we spend on mayonnaise?
Well, Dan very graciously got Costco sizes of real Kraft mayonnaise. There was what, like 10? 10?
Yeah, they were gallon bottles, and I got 10, so that was 10 gallons.
How much did we spend on mayonnaise?
You know, it really wasn't actually that bad. It was probably like $80 or something.
Okay, $80 for mayonnaise.
Maybe a little more than that, but yeah, it really wasn't.
And what was the did your skin feel healthy and rejuvenated from a plant?
Look at my hair today.
You're glowing.
You know what? That's actually true. Your hair looks really good.
Look at my hair today. It's like the bombest it's ever been.
I wonder if they would take that vertical of like mayo hair care product. Like maybe it's a whole new vertical for them.
I mean, it's just you want hair like this, you get yourself some real Kraft mayonnaise. That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
Did you get any mayo like down your pants or anything?
Oh, it was in my crack.
It was everywhere, dude.
Like, it was
everywhere.
I took 2 showers when I got home.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
My beard still kind of like it's in there, but it's cool if I, have a.
But it doesn't bother you, right? Because you love it.
No, I am the mayo man. I am the mayo man.
Yeah.
And this challenge is accepted, and I have to win this.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident. I don't see how you could possibly lose. Yeah, otherwise it's rigged, as Trump said. Either you win or it's rigged.
They're stealing it.
They'll probably give it to Mike.
Right.
I hear that guy shits his gym shorts.
He's stealing it!
Well, is there anything else you want to say for their consideration before we say goodbye and wish you all the best?
I want to say that I am the real Kraft mayonnaise man, and I worked my whole life for something like this. And first and foremost, I have to thank you, Ethan and Hila, for helping me achieve my dreams of becoming the Mayo Man.
Thank you.
And Dan and Ian yesterday, and AB and Love for all your support.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be the Kraft mayonnaise man, and it is going to be glorious.
Are you? What does Trisha say? When you imagine something?
Manifest.
Are you manifesting right now?
Absolutely, 150%.
I'm
going to
manifesting.
be the Mayo Man.
I'm manifesting for you right now too. Everybody manifest this. Prove to the world that anything is possible. That you can sit in a kiddie pool of mayonnaise and win $10,000. I'm sorry, Ela. And that you could just be a young boy from a small suburb of Los Angeles and rise to such greatness.
Right.
Believe. We all believe. And Zach, thank you for going through all that.
Zach, do you have any plans in case that you do win the $10,000?
Are you going to buy Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Rolex.
Or Moon or Are you going to buy a Rolex?
Well, I was thinking about that, but I think I'm gonna have to be a little more practical since, I am on my own now.
Nice, responsible.
And,
we love a humble king.
Yeah, there's that would be fucking cool, but there's other priorities now.
So what are you going to do with it?
Probably just put it in the bank.
Yeah, that's smart.
Responsible.
That
I heard you can get 100 trillion moon safe moon.
Safe moon, yeah.
Safe moon's going to the moon, baby.
I heard Safe Moon's old news now, actually. Now it's Safe Galaxy or something. Or
for real?
I don't know. It was just another one of those shitty...
Wait, did they really make a new coin called Safe Galaxy?
I think that's what it was called.
Holy shit,
Safe
man.
Galaxy.
Yeah, there's a sucker born every fucking second.
Yep.
You know that saying?
There it is, Safe Galaxy.
What's the Safe Galaxy worth?
Let's see. Safe Galaxy price.
Well, Zach, we found a good investment opportunity for you.
I just bought 39 million shares of Safe Moon.
You're set for life.
Okay, Safe Galaxy is worth 0.000000053.
Dude, that just means you're getting on the ground floor.
Right.
Oh my God, look at this Mayo festing.
Mayo
festing.
Oh, Mayo festing instead of manifesting.
Mayo
Oh, that's good.
That's from the chat.
That's good.
Shout out to the chat for that one.
Yeah,
We're
well
Mayo festing.
Yes. Love it.
They're gonna have they if they haven't even already responded, it's rigged. Let me look at the stats on this here. I retweeted it. I liked it. People have been going crazy. It already has 2,000 likes, 420 retweets. I mean, this is it.
This is it, baby.
You know what? Let's look at the other contestants. I'm curious what the competition is. Let's see.
I think maybe we shouldn't. It's just some people minding their own business.
Right. Oh, you looked at it already?
Just don't want to.
We don't want to sick the mob on.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Right. That's a good point. I don't want to do that either. All the foot soldiers who we love and are very loyal. We don't need them going after.
No.
Yeah. We'll let Zach's going to win on his own merits. We don't need to. We don't need to interfere with any.
I was just genuinely curious, but you're right. I shouldn't. I shouldn't sully the
integrity of this contest.
Right.
I mean,
we're Mayo festing, baby.
I love your enthusiasm, man. Well, I'm starving. I'm gonna go eat some mayo myself.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'm ever eating mayo again after yesterday.
Next time you guys see us, that's actually not true because it's weird. We're keeping frenemies.
Frenemies will continue to be brought to you from the basement due to some logistical concerns with Trisha and everything. But yeah, theoretically, the next Off the Rails and/or After Dark will be from the new studio.
I'm gonna have to do.
Assuming everything goes smooth. I mean, Fingers crossed.
You got it. You guys got it. I believe in you all the way.
If we're back in the basement next week, you know that something didn't quite go according to plan this weekend.
That being said, Off the Rails might be canceled after what
I know. I was gonna say I'm gonna need like a lawyer with me when I do Off the Rails. It's hilarious. I'm so off the rails. I need a lawyer with me the whole time.
Emily becomes a new co-host. For
Oh
Off
my
the Rails.
God.
Co-host slash
Emily,
wrangler.
yeah. Is it really off the rails if I have a lawyer next to me? It's kind of a funny gag though, where they always whispering in my ear, like, "Oh, I take that statement back. That statement was erroneously stated." Right. Or the episode would just be all cut up, like jump cuts, because we cut crazy shit out. And then Jake Paul said, and then anyway, in other news, Off the Rails is trouble.
Got your hat.
Well,
got your hat.
Wait, play this guy.
Play the crying one. That's
So
the
can you
good one.
express? So back to Safe Galaxy for you, Zach. Can you express it's 0.00000000494? That seems like gosh, 10. What is that? Like 1/1,000,000th of 1 cent?
Yeah, it's going to the moon, baby.
Going to the galaxy.
That's money, baby.
It's money, baby.
So hypothetically speaking, if I put in, let's say, $10,000, how much Safe Galaxy can I get?
Oh Jesus!
Because it's going to the galaxy, baby.
A fucking lot. A fucking lot.
Oh man.
The the market cap on it says 48 million. $48 million.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But also low because like SafeMoon has like billions in market cap.
Yeah, for a crypto, that's actually low. But that does mean that $48 million worth of money has been put into
Suckers
it.
have been separated from their money.
Yeah.
Your investment will infinitely grow.
Say what, AB?
I said it'll infinitely grow in Safe Galaxy.
Right, just like
Deep Moon's going to the moon,
just like Blank's intelligence.
Right. The value of Safe Galaxy can only be compared to FaZe Blank's IQ number. Dan's crunching numbers in his head.
Yeah.
It's 500 millionths of a cent.
Whoa. Yo, you guys can get on the ground floor.
I might have fucked it up by 1 decimal, but at that low of a number,
you guys can get on the ground floor of Galaxy Moon. Galaxy Safe. Safe
Galaxy.
It's only 1/500,000,000th of a penny, you guys.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So what did you say? You said like $10,000 worth? That would be
Dude, that's like more stars than the observable universe. You need like a supercomputer to crunch that number. Oh man.
Look at Shredder.
All right, guys. This is a long one, eh? We've been going for a while.
Yes, we've been going for quite a while here.
Well, it was a great episode. I had a lot of fun. What'd you guys think? You had fun today? Mm-hmm. Did I say too much?
That's for you and your lawyer to discuss this afternoon.
Are you going to yell at me when we get off the air?
No.
Sherrod, you're so beautiful. I love you.
Oh.
I love you so much. All right, well, it's Thursday, baby. You guys all deserve the weekend. Yeah.
No weekend for us this weekend.
Shout out to the families.
You guys enjoy your weekend. You deserve it.
Thanks. I know you're being genuine, but it doesn't sound like it. But I know you are being.
I know I am. I just didn't want to say too much. I didn't want to accidentally say too much info. That's why. But enjoy it.
No, I know you're being genuine though, and thank you, AB, for saying that.
I hope this doesn't make me sound like a douche.
Fuck you, Zach.
Oh man.
I can't wait to sit next to Zach. I haven't sat next to the guys since I worked for you guys.
You haven't seen.
Now we're all gonna be in the same room.
Yeah. I'm telling Zach, don't push that button.
Except for poor Love over in Sweden, but.
You know what's going to be weird? Soon we're going to be able to see people without a mask again.
Oh, did I say about the CDC thing? I don't think so. They just before the show went live, CDC put out a new guideline saying if you've been vaccinated, you can be around. You can now wear not wear masks indoors, in and outdoors. No mask. Vaccinated. CDC. Let's go, baby. Get that shot. Do you have your passports?
Your
Did
mask
you get your
is making me
shots?
uncomfortable.
Tucker. Tuck the Dick Carlson. All right.
Real quick, I think you'll find this amusing. I saw a thing that the latest in the conspiracy world is that some, anti-vaxxer conspiracy theorist type people apparently now think that people that are vaccinated are breathing out some sort of harmful particle.
Oh, I think I heard that.
And that they should wear masks to protect themselves.
Wait, that's got to be 4chan troll.
I kind of had the same thought that that's some, but like apparently that is like going around
Dude,
Facebook
that's the
memes
best
and stuff.
troll ever.
One of the fights with my cousins right there.
Are you serious?
Really?
I thought he was trolling me. I'm like, there's no fucking way you're serious.
Wait, so he believes he needs to wear a mask to protect himself from our respiratory droplets or whatever?
He was saying that the
They're
source
so
that he
close
heard
to
that
understanding actual illness.
Oh my god, this sounds ironic.
Go ahead,
He's saying
AB.
the source was more reputable than what we get on the news.
But you're
So, I don't know,
vaccinated. How come he shared a car with you?
It was just an awkward situation. I don't know. Yeah.
Ay.
Wow.
Well, Mayo update.
We have a Mayo
Liked
update?
our
Breaking.
tweet. Yep.
Oh, Kraft liked the tweet?
Okay, we have a Mayo update. Breaking news. We have a breaking announcement.
They liked it?
Let's fucking...
Wait, what is this live
Oh.
caption?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. That's
Just says, hi,
Oh.
how you doing?
Yeah,
Is that
that's-
just someone
I
messaging
Googled
you,
that.
love?
No,
I love
that's
spitting some
just
game
the
right now.
caption. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I demand to know what this is.
It's Twitter has a captioning thing. He has the captions on. That's the
it's-
captions of the video.
Oh, okay, I understand. Sorry, face blanks. Face blanks never claimed to be smart.
Oh my god, it's on their likes.
Okay, so we have an official like from Kraft Mayo. All right.
Wow.
This is a huge development. This is a huge step forward. We are Mayo festing this. I am very excited. I'm thrilled to announce.
Woo!
We've been acknowledged. And
Zach, you're famous.
dude, Kraft Twitter is blowing up right now. This
What I'm
is
talking about, baby.
yo. This is amazing.
We Mayo fested it or whatever.
Look, Zach left his house and he's like, watch how high I'll fly. And it only took him a
That's
week.
right. That's right. I'm the Mayo man.
That's right, baby.
Here, let me go to Kraft. What?
While I'm here on Twitter, for
Yeah.
this, I saw Shake Shack is trending, and it seems like because in New York City, they said locations will add free fries to your meal in May if you show your Vax card.
Really?
Wow.
I'll take free fries.
That's kind of epic. That's gonna motivate more people to get vaccinated than like Dr. Fauci. Did somebody say free French fries?
Yeah.
You know what you can put on those French fries?
Tell
Mayo.
Real Kraft mayonnaise, baby.
Yo, wow, they really liked the tweet. They really liked it, you guys.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on. This is the most attention their contest is going to get.
Who's coming to Who's coming to Real Kraft Mayo on Twitter? I have no reason in my life to interact with mayonnaise on Twitter.
I know.
That is just not something that would ever happen. Yet here we are.
Here we are.
This is huge, you guys. This is huge. Yeah, this is exciting. All right. Well, we'll have a lot of exciting news to report. Well, guys, I guess that's about it. Anything else y'all want to add? Anyone want to add anything before we sign off?
Free fries. I deserve that.
I deserve that. It's fucking Thursday.
Yo, can we get some tasty food? Because it's kind of like we're having like a
I'm
little
so
vacation.
hungry right
I'm
now.
starving.
I'm starving too.
I'm so hungry, Ela. What do you want to eat?
fried
Let's
chicken.
discuss food. People like when we do this.
They love it.
Ela wants Shake Shack. All right, let's end this now. Should we drive there or order? Who wants to drive?
Depends. I don't think we can drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, we have a call.
I have another little programming note. Did you want to talk about the podcast you're going to be a guest on next week?
I don't know what's going to air. Those guys like can episodes for like.
Oh.
They like pre-record a shitload of episodes.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm doing. You could say. I'm just saying. I don't know when it's going to air.
That's a good point. No, I forgot that that it might not.
I'm doing
go
a
out for a while.
podcast with my friends Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, but I don't know when it will air.
Recording it next week.
Because those motherfucker can episodes like it's Pringles.
Nice.
I don't know how people do that.
It's called smart and
I think they like block
intellect, bro. It's called it's called intellect, my dude.
There's a donation I think we should read.
Go ahead.
What you got?
Y'all should see if a magnet sticks to your vaccination site. If it does, y'all been chipped.
A magnet? Oh man. That's true. That's a good science experiment. I don't have any magnets on hand. That's too much fun. I hate to say goodbye, but all things good must come to an end. It's been another fantastic episode of After Dark. I thank you all so much for being here. And let's just say, I don't want to blow the war horn, but
Don't.
Wow.
I'm just saying the calls of battle
Are nowhere to be found.
are not echoing through the hills yet. Uh-oh. Go ahead and just give him a sneak peek.
I'm ready to go to war.
Actually, don't do it.
Oh shit, AB's got a sword in hand.
Oh, wow.
A sword?
I don't want to kill anyone, AB.
For protection.
I say, okay.
AB.
He is your sword. and your
Triller be like, new complaint. We were threatened with violence, physical violence from AB. Zach, play the horn.
All right, kill switch.
That was actually me. That was.
Oh, play the horn.
Sneaking that in.
Now, I'm not saying I'm blowing this war horn, but let's just say, wow. That is powerful.
That's a really powerful war horn.
I'm getting shivers just hearing it.
And the string.
Okay, I love you, Vila. I'm sorry. All right, guys. We will see you next week. And until then, it's Friday, baby. It's Thursday on Friday, baby. Fuck. Yeah, baby.
Bye-bye.
I deserve Shake Shack.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
And the whole damn crew. Goofs and gaps with all the guests you'll see. The best podcast in the world. Take it from me, JC. Overture, H3 baby, we podcasting now. You're watching H to the 3. 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 Might drink some mayo while the incest on this.